Bueno, continuamos con CEOtaku 2019. A continuación vamos con las Top 8 de Blaze Blue. Blaze Blue Cross Tag Bardo, para asegurar. Sí, Anime Session. La próxima febrero, creo que es Anime Session. Mira todo eso que no puedo comprar. Ok, ahorita voy a empezar Blaze Blue. Ahorita voy a empezar Blaze Blue Cross Tag Bardo.
夜は髪を増し、真なる姿にさらけ出す。こっちのエバージョン。
リッターシルトの名にかけて敗北は許されないのでね。無駄な争いは避けたいのだが、降りかかる火の粉は払わせてもらう。全身氷をこれで終わり。最大の王受けてみるといい。 呼吸とすテイルダウンフォール。これで分かっただろ。
アンダーナイトインバースエクセレイトクレア。うちろの夜の物語は綴られてゆく。
Ok, seguramente va a empezar en unos minutos. Tema de platino.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay,
welcome back to CEO 2019. We are at BB Tag Top 8, and I couldn't be more excited. I'm the Ebonic Plague.
I'm Brett, and we have some amazing matches upcoming for you guys. I mean, we talked about this a little bit when we were on the mic yesterday, but just this tournament is so stacked. And, you know, the top 8, the way it's panned out, you know, there's been some upsets, but at the same time, we have just been seeing the cream of the crop here in this top 8.
And you can see the cream of the crop right here on the bracket. So first here in the winner's semifinal is going to be Shinku versus Fame 96. And I got to point out that this is the first time that they have ever actually played in tournament.
Yo, are you for real?
Yes, but you know, we got to keep going, right? Tempest Romeo versus Karuko from PC BB Tag group.
That's going to be exciting.
Karuko had to beat Base to make it to winner's side,
Yeah.
which could be considered the only upset in this top 8 possibly.
Yeah.
Moving on to losers though, there's Grover versus Tactile East side. And then after that, Base versus Unsafe on Hit. Unsafe on Hit actually broke the 9th place curse
Yeah, I
and
know,
made
right?
it to top 8.
He's here. That's like when I saw the layout, I immediately, my eyes zoomed straight to his name. I was like, oh, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah. But man, this first match upcoming is what a fitting way to start off this top 8, right?
With one of the strongest sets that we could
Yeah.
possibly have going on, and one of the strongest sets that
Shinku
we've
versus
never
Fame.
seen
Esto
before.
podría ser Grand
Crescent Esports,
Finals.
Shinku Hunter versus Play All Gaming, Fame 96.
Here we
Ok,
go.
aquí vamos.
Evo Champ versus Evo runner-up.
I know,
actually.
right? This is actually so sick.
This is crazy.
And let's talk a little bit about the team.
Yeah. So obviously, Ruby Yang has been Shinku Hunter's team for this entire time. But Fame 96, he has a lot of characters, but he's going for
Kills.
Hakumen Makava, right? This team, explosive in damage, a lot of health, and men, can they control you if they get the chance?
Yeah, speaking of control, though, I think Shingu's the one who's got things under control here in the corner. Almost catches the burst, not quite, but wow, there it is.
Yeah, that 2B super good for Yang. Excellent anti-air, right? Gonna be able to get good knockdowns. It's gonna be backdash 4P. Always this. That is always going to be the OP for Shinku if he can help it.
Yeah,
because
4P cross combo. Just see what you're doing. Catch you trying to do anything, and Fame trying to go with the super, not going to work quite out. So Fame kind of in trouble here. Gets scooped.
that should be a dead Merkava before he can do anything, unfortunately. Hakumen coming back in, and solo, this character's not terribly strong, I'm going to be quite honest. For all his strengths when he has a partner, he loses a lot of them without one. Okay,
Yeah,
blocks the low.
Fame can do this.
Okay, block that overhead,
Nice.
was able to punish. Excellent.
Gonna cash out on some damage here.
Yeah.
Resonance plays almost any, unfortunately, though, because it was such a fast round, he barely really gets anything off of this.
Yeah, it was also level 1, right?
Yeah.
So he barely builds any bar. Whereas on the other side, Shinku has used his team so much because he's always been momentum heavy that he's already at level 4 resonance, and Hakumen's almost dead.
Yeah,
Listo.
great catch out anti-air here from Shingu. Just gonna cash straight out with cross combo. A lot of damage. I think with
Okay,
Big Boy Health
Shinku
Hakumen, he
Está poniéndole por
Yeah, no, he should
encima a
lift this
Fame.
by like a little bit. This super does a ton
Lo
of
cual no
damage.
es
By the,
Oh my God!
inesperado.
Wait, what was it before? Because it's 3K
It was
minimum after you
2.5
DHC.
before. Now it's 3.
Well,
I
no,
think.
I'm
Wait.
saying how much damage did
Oh,
he have
yeah,
before
yeah.
the DHC? Because it's 3K minimum
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
DHC, so I just wasn't paying attention to the damage, and that's my bad.
I wasn't paying attention either. So.
I'm so used to Hakumen just living every hit, you know
I
what
know,
mean?
yeah. We both failed the will it kill test.
That was fun. James
Interesante.
can feel like he's not alone.
Yeah.
Tienes que
Game
apuntar
number
así,
1
Fame.
going to Shinku, coming into game number 2. Fame with a much better start,
Yes.
right? Originally in the first game he was super oppressed, but now he gets the chance to do a pressing of his own. Nice block on the empty dump below, and then also catching the assist. TP's out though.
Okay. Yeah, still able to maintain some momentum here with Merkava. Trying to control the screen. Here comes Hakumen assist.
Oh goodness.
Got that block that makes up. Oh, wow.
Oh, arrow
nice.
blockable.
That was
That
sick.
was super good for Fame.
Yeah, he's able to actually get a little bit of a reward off of that situation. Nice. Just active switching to keep his team mobile here.
Yeah, you gotta make sure that he wasn't allowing
Otra vez
Ruby to
DP.
hit, right?
Ese DP aéreo le está sirviendo bastante. Para, digo,
Right there.
el DP le está sirviendo bastante como
Full
antiaéreo.
screen.
Wow, Shinku actually able to just jump out.
Yeah, both cross combos activated,
Oh,
but able
wait.
to catch Ruby right there. No conversion, obviously, but arrow blockable. Shifu misses. He could have got a full combo if Shifu hit.
These DPs from Fame right now. Big hit here on the Hakumen 6P.
But when do you burst? He's not going to give him
Yeah.
the chance.
Now he's going to eat this. Here comes Yang and Semblance.
Yep, Semblance activated right now.
Okay.
Going to switch over because he wants to get that health back
Yes.
and keep Semblance at the same time, right?
Yeah, that was really great. Was able to claw Ruby and tag, and now he finds the hit.
What a conversion right there from
Acaba-
Shinku. Just
acaba
barely
de decir
off the
mucho
ground.
daño.
He's going to be able to get full knockdown off here. The setup is going to be hellacious. Watch it.
Empty low. Oh,
Forcing
sees
the
it.
burst.
Not quite able to prevent the burst, though.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people don't look out for, is when someone bursts it on block.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people burst on block rather than doing it on hit.
Yeah, but-
Yanagi comes out and misses.
No
Should
puedo
finish it
hacer nada
off
con el
here.
counter.
All right, this time it's going to be solo Merkava coming in here for Fame. Let's
Solo
see if he can
Merkava
do
no
it.
está
Merkava
tan
better
mal,
on this place at least, though.
pero-
Yeah,
exactly.
Immediately Papa doesn't want to see the mix-up, but now Oh, wow.
Got caught by the shade. Jumps over the command grab. So now he has a chance. Oh,
there it is.
That
Adios,
should be
Ruby.
a dead Ruby. Easy money. Here we go. Yang's going to come in. She's already got Semblance activated. Level 4 Resonance is available for her as well. Hey, good block right there from Shinku. Resonance activated. Oh, no!
Fame just barely mistimes the media after Resonance plays.
Sí.
Gets caught whiffing. And Shinku gonna get a lot of damage here.
Ok.
And Resonance is still going,
Yeah,
so he's
still
going to get that
building
meter
meter.
back.
I mean, Fame has a lot of meter. We're seeing him dumping here, just using EX Fireballs. But
No.
there is a Slugfest thrown in with the 5B to cash out.
Socked him in his mouth. Everybody's got a plan until you get punched in the face. But 2-0 Shinku, you know, Evo champ for a reason, right?
No, for sure. Fame doing so much better, though. His Merkava play that round was amazing. But we see him here deep in thought, trying to figure out the adjustments. I mean, especially in a game like DB Tag, it's all about adjustments.
Yeah, and it can be really, really difficult to work around a lot of the things that Shinku presents, right?
Yeah.
The way he's structured his offense, the way he's structured his team is very much about never letting the opponent find a moment where
you never
reward
can
is
rest,
allowed. So he's just constantly pressuring, constantly pushing. And if there's the one chance that he's not doing it, it's to regain life or regain some sort of resource, right? Making sure everything is in his favor as long as possible.
Okay, well, this might be it here for Fame unless he can start this
Fame
comeback.
tiene que hacer algo
He's
aquí.
off to a great start. Tries to catch
Tiene que empezar a ganar ritmo, porque si
Unfortunately,
no...
because it was a super jump, he was not able to block the Ruby burst. He jumps right past it. Really unfortunate right
No
there
dejes
for
que
Fame.
Yang
But I mean,
gane
hey,
vida.
look, he's got full cross combo meter unlike Shinku, and he's already got a much more damage in comparison. Yeah, that was smart to back off right there. Oh my god, the 2C! He's got both characters!
Like, good. Wow.
Oh, okay.
Porque...
So oh, wow,
Okay.
nice, yeah. So we were talking about earlier how
Creo que Yang se murió,
a lot
sí,
of
ya se
people
murió.
are ready for burst on block, but I mean, apparently Fame
was ready.
got the first character right there. A Ruby coming in by herself. Obviously an excellent character in her own right, but she's got to be able to get away from Hakumen Merkava.
Hakumen's still staring at her. Oh. More pressure here. Fame with that fly, just staying so mobile, very hard to catch.
Shifu coming out. She's got to watch out for it. Yeah, saving Hakumen right there, right? Because Ruby could have hit him.
Oh my god!
One of the best anti-airs in the entire game. So Shinku actually ended up pressing a button which enlarged the hitbox.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's actually why it crossed over. But super unfortunate. Full charge Shifu's going to finish it off. 10K, Brad.
10,000 de años de demencia.
I love this team.
One chance Fame had, and he took it all the way to the bank.
I blinked and then that game was over, dude.
That's BB Tag sometimes. Sometimes it's mere seconds have passed and you've won.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, you get into rampage mode.
It's still so impressive that Fame was ready for the burst on guard. Like, we were talking about it, and just we were able to immediately see Fame ready for it. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, oh my God. There's so much hit stun if you get hit by just the first hit of that, by the way.
Yeah.
Wow, JC hit both characters. He's going to get a happy birthday ready. But it was on the other side. It was on the other side. Ruby 4B is going to help, though.
Lo
The
perdió,
burst comes
lo
out.
perdió,
Yeah,
lo
Fame
perdió,
recognizes
lo perdió.
that he needs to back
Okay.
off just a little bit.
Pero
Fame
tiene
still
que...
end up getting hurt a lot, but catches him.
I guess he was not looking for that spacing, and he caught him running forward.
Yeah, here we go.
Zantet's
In
knockdown.
the corner. Okay, blocks the high, but there's cross combo. There's more coming. Just DP straight
DP.
out of it.
Yeah, no fear from Shinku, right? He's up 2.
Yeah. No, and
that's going to be a dead Hakumen.
Adiós, Hakumen.
Excuse me.
This is going to be tough here for Fame.
Que
Again,
va a
Shinku
ser
up 2-1
muy difícil
here.
para Fame.
Gotta do all he can.
Yeah, just looking for the DP right there, so he's trying to back off. Oh, what a counter poke.
Oh
and
my
there
God,
it is.
2B.
The infamous Ruby 2B. This could be it, possibly.
He has the gauge, right?
I mean, he's got
Sí,
the
ese es el
gauge,
final.
but the meter build is...
And he's not going to build 2. See if this damage is enough. Oh,
Yeah, he actually ended up dropping the sweep into super right there.
That's
The 5A is
unfortunate, but-
actually going to hit.
yeah. Okay. This is interesting here.
Yeah,
the
not
fly
enough-
to just...
Oh my God, what a
catches
full
the confirm on the
confirm right
fireball.
there.
Ok.
Fame trying to make it happen. He's only got a few chances right
Block
there.
the
He makes
DP.
the DP.
Ok, Fame.
Oh my goodness. Brett?
No,
Is
Fame.
he going to do this?
Brett?
He's going out. Gets the throw.
He's
Oh,
going
yeah,
to
he's
DP to
starting
make
to
sure
burst
that
out,
the
yeah.
burst, yeah.
Fame just trying to play on
No.
Oh my
Rayos, Fame.
goodness. He
Muy
tried
cerca,
to
muy cerca.
JC at the top of the screen to make it, but unfortunately, Shinku was ready
He was
for
so
it.
ready for that.
Oh, actually, you know what? I think maybe he was doing EX Fireball, but it crossed up, so maybe he didn't get the right input. Yeah, I'm starting to think that.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that at
That
first.
makes sense.
Because originally he was in the corner, right?
Yeah.
But he dive kicked out. When
The forward tech out of the corner.
yeah. So I think
Rayos,
maybe he
está bien
was trying
cerca,
to EX
está bien
Fireball.
cerca.
It's either, I mean, like, those are the only two things that he
Yeah.
could have done in that situation, was either dive kick or EX Fireball, right?
Yeah.
And dive kick came out, of course, but that may not have been what
What
was
he wanted,
intended,
yeah.
because when Shinku did the JC, it came down and it might have switched sides. I don't know. But whatever the case may be,
Yeah.
Shinku was ready to
He was ready
see
regardless,
that dive
like-
kick, right?
Yeah, not all players would have even be able to smell out that whiff dive and just immediately tap him out. But man, Shinku moving forward into winners finals. What a set.
And you know what? There's
Buen
totally
comienzo,
a
buen
chance
comienzo
that we
para
can
el
see
top
that
8.
set again, too,
Oh, yeah.
given that Fame 96 is one of the better players in America, and has just tore through this bracket just up until this point. Has only lost to the Evo champ so far, right?
Yeah, no.
But up next, we're talking about some of the best players in America, right? So it's going to be Kaoruko versus Tempest Romeo.
Yo, tell me a little bit about both these players.
So I'll start with Kaoruko, right? So originally, before I believe it was Combo Breaker this year,
Yeah.
most players knew him solely as net play on BB on PC, right? Very very well known for that. He was winning a lot there, but it's like there's always that skepticism on whether or not somebody's that good because they're mostly playing online, right?
Sure, yeah.
So Kaoruko shows up to Combo Breaker and he demolishes people.
Yeah.
He played incredibly, you know, makes top 8 and everything like that. I could be wrong about Legacy before
Sure.
Combo Breaker, but unfortunately I did not hear of him until
Yeah.
So
I mean, regardless, that's definitely the story.
yeah.
Yeah.
So more than likely he's going to end up playing 9 Merkava, which may possibly be the most optimal 9 team.
Yeah.
But at Combo Breaker he played an Ori.
Creo que solo una
right?
vez
So it was a
o
little bit different.
una vez
I
o
believe
dos
it was Ori
jugué
at
contra
9.
Kaoruko.
So,
Creo.
however, you know, he had to beat Base just to get here, right?
Yeah.
Base is Tempest Romeo's training partner, and usually when they play sets, they go 10-9,
Right.
in either direction. So the fact that he was able to take down that beast of a player,
Says a lot.
yeah. But on the other side, we're going to talk about beast of a player, right? Tempest
yeah.
Romeo.
I mean, you were telling me before that he was going to be maybe the most projected, highest projected player here
Yeah.
in this tournament.
Very, very well could be the best player in America right
Yeah.
now, right? So at CEO specifically, he took down Evo champion Shinku before he was
Yeah.
the Evo champion. When Shinku was on the hottest streak he had ever been on, right? He was winning tournament after tournament, qualified for Arc Evo. Shinku was like destroying everybody.
Yeah.
And then Tempest Romeo came in, and he made everyone else at that tournament look like they didn't know how to play the game. Oh, okay, so he's going to go with Ori 9 for this
Okay.
one. Interesting.
What do you think the thought process is here?
So, one thing I do want to call out, and we actually talked about this in pools when we saw Tempest Romeo, is that
Right.
he has a Merkava-specific counter team. So I wonder if
Okay.
Kaoruko was looking for him to play that, and so he wanted to play Aurier, but, you know, it's one of those situations where he's maybe not always going to do it, right?
Yeah. I mean, I doubt that they both asked for blind picks, so maybe it's like if I win here with Ore, then you can't swap back to start. You gotta stay here.
You know,
So he's
at
really
nice.
going to win this first round.
Cayó por el burst.
Maybe.
whatever the case may be,
Yeah.
I mean, he's starting out at a deficit here. He's going to be put into the corner carry. So one of the things with Tempest Romeo's team is both these characters have some of the best knockdown in the game after
Yeah.
Super, right? Cross Slash is probably the absolute best knockdown after Super.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, nice, yeah. Tempest with excellent reactions on
Nice.
DP. Anti-Air is going to be able to get the low here. Again, wall, going to do a ton of damage.
Here comes calling the Arkami.
Cross
Yep,
combo
sees that push
activated.
block. Arkami just stabbing him.
Oh, wow, but unfortunately the 2BP whiffed on Aurier right
Ok,
there.
ok,
giving,
Ori tiene que
Kaoruko
escalar
a
y
chance,
tiene
but
poca vida,
there's the
se murió.
2B.
Just
Y-
barely stays with a burst here. Pressure here from Karuko's 9. See if he can run this back now.
Yeah.
But the patience from Tempest Romeo.
Ok, Nine tiene que hacer
I mean, he's
tiempo
gonna
por
need
Ori.
patience because 9, she gets some of the most rewards off of stray hits out of characters in the game. But he got the hit. That was almost a happy birthday and
Yeah.
almost the loss. But I mean, hey,
At
you
this
still have
point.
to block this right here.
Yeah.
There it is.
No lo bloqueó.
Delayed active switch off the 236B from
It's so
Wallstein.
scary.
Berserker Barrage, man.
Now, you see it in your face, and you're like,
Well, it's a true 50-50. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, he doesn't have to active switch, right?
Exactly.
Like,
It's almost like the fact that it's slow and that you're seeing it incoming, your body just tightens up, and the active switch comes out. It's just like, I'd almost rather just guess without seeing anything.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. So starting 9 this time instead of Aurier, and unfortunately he got bodied by the Eisennagel assist, despite the fact that he traded with it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, blocks the 50-50 and gets out.
Karuko just trying to navigate, but not quite in time here. See, Tempest Romeo does some pressure here with wall. Yep, gets a command grab.
But he
Hubiera
didn't
lanzado la
Tempest
bolita.
Romeo normally he would command grab after, right? Because of the big reward. But hey, I mean, he got the corner, right?
Yeah.
Still big reward. Switching the sides, he got the instant overhead, but he didn't have an assist to go with him. He jumps over the Eastern. This is his chance, and he's gonna die.
But
that was so good.
Like.
Using the EX into active switch right there to ensure that he was able to combo off it fully.
Okay, puede.
Narukami could burst in pretty soon, but he can't burst this anymore. That's a great start for Karuko. He gets the hit.
Okay.
Still in there. Karuko trying to find an opening. Fireballs, yeah, no, you cannot do that.
I was really surprised he continued the crush trick.
Yeah,
there.
maybe, I want to say maybe there was something, a deeper read there, but
yeah, he
I'm
could
not
have
sure.
had a plan. He could have had a plan, and I just don't know what it is. There's the anti-air right there from Karuko, the big damage starter.
He's looking really good here for Karuko.
Wants to waste as much resonance time here. That's what he's doing, right?
Yep.
So resonance is going to end. He's not going to have this at the end of it. Blocks the low, though. That's a 50-50 mix-up as well.
Able to get some damage, but not enough
Helada.
to do anything, and here we go. Romeo.
I love that,
Shut
using
down.
the EX hands to be able to beat Izanagi.
Oh my god.
It is. Okay, so the burst damage is going to come out. Whoa!
Oh,
He
yeah.
mistimed the meaty and he was hitting buttons!
Is Tempest Romeo going to run this back?
It's
No,
very
wait,
possible.
wait,
He's
the
throwing
throw.
the throw, but
Too far away,
unfortunately he
the
drops the
throw.
combo. Okay, Karuko getting that health back, right? He's also gaining a lot of meter because it's level 4 resonance. So
Yeah.
that means he's going to have EX hands on
Lance,
deck all
lance.
day. 2A trying to get
Ah,
under
no
it.
tiene para lanzar la hada.
Chilling.
Okay, the clock's set on him now.
Yeah.
So he can't press anything full screen, otherwise Karuka can activate that early. He's got to watch out. He's just going to block it. But the problem is a mix-up comes afterwards.
Yeah.
What is it? He rejects.
Nice.
Because anything would have killed there. Oh, the throw, the 2B
Another
whip,
smoke
and
bill.
there it
Marco.
is.
Qué
It
tenso
can be
estuvo
so
eso.
scary to try and anti-air 9 because
Yeah.
not only can she do double jump, but after she double jumps, she can then double dash
Yeah.
as well. So it can be very, very scary to DP. So that's why you probably, you may have been wondering like, hey, why is he not using reversal action like
Yeah.
he did earlier to anti-air?
Right.
Well,
That's
because
exactly
he doesn't want
why.
to die.
I mean, we saw the confidence there from Tempest too. So I think he was feeling like as long as I can find a a safe way to do something on my turn, I'll be okay. But unfortunately, Karuko just one step ahead.
Okay.
Set up here. Just the 2A and a
Nice.
throw right there. Okay, so here comes the knockdown situation. Probably going to be cross slash, I assume, right?
Oh, is that?
That's going to whip, and he's going to should be able to punch.
Oh.
No, the DP
Ooh,
comes
no,
out.
pero
Karuko
DP.
didn't recognize it in time, but he does block the 50-50 active switch afterwards.
Oh my God! Gets
Oh,
caught
no.
with the anti-air
Antiaéreo.
wall.
There's the active switch. He's going to put him right back into a bad situation.
In the corner again.
Yeah, backs off, recognizing that he was too far away to make anything happen, right?
Nice. Gets out hard tagging the Aura, immediately gets something started here, regenerating that life with 9, and baits the throw. Not quite to confirm.
Yeah. Oh my God, yes,
See
that
that?
was a good CC to be able
Yeah.
to save 9. He needed that, because if that was a happy birthday, he would have been at such a deficit that this would be maybe a bit too much of a hill to climb.
As it is now, he's still definitely very much in this game.
Okay.
A lot of life potential to regenerate here.
Yeah, and check out the way Tempest is playing, right? He's not trying to advance forward until you get close enough that he could win the exchange. Oh, there it is. Super delayed active
adiós,
switch on
9.
that. Here's the
Takes
burst.
the
Burst. Bueno, adiós,
Oh,
sorry.
he has the combo. That is
A menos
great
que lo
for
dropee.
Karuko. He's got a lot of power. Drop on the combo, though.
Adiós.
That's going to
Oh,
body
the
the
9
assist.
dead.
It's Aurier all by herself now.
A menos
What?
que...
What a
hit.
confirm! No
Qué buena
way, that was
confirmación, en
max
serio.
height.
What?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Romeo.
I agree.
My head hurts right now.
I
Like,
agree,
actually,
Tempest. That was
I
max height on
cannot
that
believe he was
confirm.
ready for that.
No, man. Okay, so I played Tempest on, I think it was Thursday night. It was either
Yeah.
that or Friday night.
Yeah.
I played this man in 40-plus games at least. I won 6 of them, right? I did not do well. He bodied me. But one of the things I would like to note that happened in that set is he was ready for quite literally everything. I'm not exaggerating. there was stuff that did not happen at all up until maybe like the 37th game.
Yeah.
And he would either convert off it or he'd have an answer to it or what have you, right? His reactions are incredible.
It just shows how prepared he is coming into this tournament for CEOtaku.
I mean, he's looking at
he's looking at the finals of Arc World Tour next month. Is it next month? Next month, right?
November, right?
November, okay.
Yeah.
I guess it's almost October anyway, so.
I'm sorry, I'm so focused on this set right now, I can't even remember.
It's hard to even look forward here as we're homing in on this set between Tempest Roman and Karko.
Okay, I like how he navigated the Waldstein cross combo, right? So he used the double dash to be able to get as far away as possible, and he hit Narukami out of it, right? What a challenge! He just 5 beat him right there?
Usando marcaba.
Super smart.
Marcaba.
Karuko's only option there was probably to reversal action, but there's no guarantee that he was close enough to hit him with it, right?
Yeah. And now Karko trying to make something happen. Got to be a little worried about this health for. Here we go. Oh my god.
Nice.
Waldstein assist was able to make it all the way across the screen despite the fact that he did do a dash there.
Karko.
And Tempest is going to sit back and wait for his cross combo, basically. Now he's got it.
Okay, misses the anti. No full punish here from Karko, though, but. Oh, still more.
Yeah, there's the push block. He didn't want any sort of mix-up there. Andronite comes out to try and push him closer, so he eyes and
No está
niggles in
haciendo
response.
mucho, Kuroko se está moviendo,
Wow,
pero
what an answer from Karuko, though. He gets out beautifully.
Yeah. And now, though, he's got to be looking at Tempest Romeo's partner gauge, being like, well, you know, if you don't go in, he's just going to try again after charging.
pues tiene
Just barely got
problemas,
it, but the
sí.
burst is not taken.
Such a slow pace game 4 right now.
And that's Karuko's plan, right?
Yeah.
He does not want to get put in that kind of situation like this right here. And this is how it starts, Brent. Cross dash enders. Let's see if he can block. This is a hard situation to block. Oh, he didn't get his dash forward. He was able to make his way out. That's so fortunate.
And the hard tag. Oh, no. Does not get away with it quite, but tries for the anti-air body spots. There's the burst. No, you
Adiós,
cannot, sir.
Yeah, you can't glide there because there's just
Se
not
acercan
enough
a
frames.
y ellos tienen
He
casi toda la
did
vida.
that, but that
Adiós.
was an active switch point. That's gonna do it.
So
Tempest.
good.
Winners finals over Karuko. I do like the way Karuko was playing at that third game.
Yeah.
He recognized,
Aunque Karuko
Brent,
todavía no
that he
está
was
fuera
essentially trying
porque
to starve
quedó en
Tempest
losers,
Romeo
creo.
from cross-kick,
Yeah.
right?
Quedó
And
en
so
losers,
he was
creo.
playing that
Losers.
really well up until the one point where he was just a little bit too close, got command grabs, and that was just the end of it, basically.
I really love watching sets like that. You can just see the inches that each player is just fighting over, trying to just find exactly the right place to, you know, actually mitigate all of the things that Tempest Romeo was working with in the previous rounds. But unfortunately, you see how one mistake there really cost him a lot.
Yeah, so, yeah.
But we're going to see both of those players more. We got Tempest Romeo now locked in here at Winners Finals, and we're going to be seeing more of Karuko in Losers.
Yeah, that's right. You know, so that means our Winners Finals is going to be Evo champion Shinku Hunter
versus Tempest Romeo.
One of the only people who has taken out Shinku Hunter at an event
There's
before.
going to be a lot to look at when that set comes up. But first, we're going to be looking at the losers side now for another exciting match here. We got Tactile East side versus Grover.
That's right, yeah.
And man, how's this one going to go?
Well, all right, so Grover was looking at maybe not playing this game for a little while, and he recently came back and was starting to practice. Like, you could see him talk about it on Twitter more, even despite the fact that he said he wouldn't. And you know, it seemed like he was really ramping up, right? So in this game, he plays Mitsuru just like pretty much I think every Persona game, right? Didn't he play Mitsuru in Persona as well?
No, he played Narukami.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, he plays Mitsuru Narukami, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Regardless. So yeah, he plays Mitsuru Narukami. Grover is known to be one of the strongest PBCF players as well in America, right?
Super strong player.
In Persona.
Decorated in many games.
CF, right? Multiple games. We can talk about it for a long time. And the fact that he's in Losers Top 8 is still, like, obviously a big tell. On the other side, we have Tactile Eastside, another long history BlazBlue player.
Yes.
In CF, he played Mu, right? Super, super strong at that character. In this game, he has a lot of crazy good tournament wins under his belt. So he has multiple teams. He's got Ruby S. He's got Ruby Labris, right? And most recently, I learned he has a Carmine because he busted out Carmine in top 24, and I had never seen him play that character before.
I'm sad I missed that.
Yeah. So that was the thing.
Carmine, what did he play with Carmine?
Oh gosh, what was the team? It was It was really early this morning, so I'm having trouble
No,
remembering it.
I feel that. I feel that.
But it was Carmine. Carmine Narukami is what it was.
Yo.
Yeah, he played Carmine. It was specifically versus Ultimax, by the way. And the reason why I think he picked that was because of the air normals.
Yeah.
The air normals are super good against Noelle because they beat Drive.
Yeah.
Right. And Drive is probably one of her strongest tools.
Oh,
so
are we really switching language here?
Yeah, Mitsuru's
For
like
Mitsuru?
Japanese now because
I approve.
I mean, I like her in English, to be honest with you, but I
Actually,
also
yeah.
like her in Japanese.
Laura Bailey versus Sarshio. That's a tough call.
They're both great, so I don't really care. But yeah, so in terms of how this is going to go, in my personal
otro cambia el
opinion,
idioma,
I really
que lo
like
quiera.
Tactile Eastside in a lot of matchups. The reason being is I feel like he's someone who
Cambió el
controls
idioma
his
que
mental
me
stack
sistema
very well.
Sure.
He's always composed in a lot of situations. There's situations where people will start sweating, hitting
Right.
buttons, freaking out. Tactile seems
Bueno,
to be
pronto
completely
el idioma
composed
no
in
va a
those
importar mucho
situations
porque
almost all
van a
the
tener
time.
subtítulos, así
Right?
que
And so I put a lot of stock in that personally. So that's why I would, think that Tactile would have the upper hand.
Yeah, I mean, he's also certainly the more prepared player, like you're saying before. Grover, not really sure if he's sticking with the game, but coming back, performing well today. But we're going to see how prepared he is coming into this versus someone like Tactile. Yeah, for sure.
And we got Crossfield
Okay,
and
Kim.
the cross song. I like it.
And letting the
She's so
intros rock.
pretty. She's so pretty.
Tell me how much you love her.
I love her breath. Oh man.
So here we are in this is what, losers quarters.
Yeah. So
Okay.
winner of this loser of this going home.
Yeah.
With 7th place. Okay, yeah. So a big thing that's going to be detrimental to the way Grover might play full screen is
Right.
Ruby Gunshot, right?
Yeah, it's just a disruptor.
It's so fast.
And already, Tactile pretty in control of this match here. Gonna pop that cross combo, but
Even when it looks like Grover's going to do something big, nice, and he's going to cash out on this as well.
not gonna let him burst.
okay.
Just jumps away, doesn't want to deal with the situation, right?
Yeah, I mean, technical chill, but Grover, he's not gonna let him.
And this is how Mitsuru gets started, right? Is this situation right here. Here's the
Sandwich.
sandwich. But he jumps, so that means she's able to jump out.
Yeah, I wonder if he just dropped
escapó.
jump B there or something.
Could have been, yeah, maybe done it a little bit too early for his own cross combo and it ate the input.
Regardless, the jump's gonna cost him here.
Y
And
Grover.
there's the instant overhead.
Gonna have to run
He's
this
an
back with
overhead.
Narukami now. The sandwich, able to get out.
Yeah, so, normally Narukami, oh my god, gets
Agarró
over
las dos.
both characters. There's the Zio dying. Okay, that could be how it starts for sure. He gets the air hit as well. Knockdown cross slash maybe? No, goes for the water wall. Zio car.
Nice block on the 4P.
que eso fue peligroso porque
Inside
tiene
Grover, gets in there,
3.
there's the
Oh,
burst.
but
Takes
takes
it!
the burst as well. He's going to be able to kill this character possibly. Cross.
Adiós, Ruby.
God!
And now he's very, very far. I love that setup. That setup is beautiful. I've never seen that before.
Go.
Oh,
Super
nice
though.
reaction.
He blocks.
He was able to get to the ground fast enough. Incredible. But there's the hit right there from Tactile. Very, very close match here.
Yeah. Tactile with this chip damage.
Oh, got the hit. It's counter hit. He
Oh
drops
my
the
God.
combo. He may have wanted to jump
Okay,
E
eso
and
está muy
just
cerrado.
missed the jump input or something like that. Here comes the EX Fireball.
Be here. What?
Oh my
He
god!
didn't crouch on the-
I almost had a heart attack.
Esa agarró primero.
Tactile gets damage here. Definitely gonna cash out some meter, yep.
He dropped the combo twice actually.
overhead, but
Oh
wait,
my
it's
god,
good.
that was scary.
Clash.
Grover now. One hit might just kill him.
I'm not counting Grover out there after what I just saw.
No, I know. His play this round is actually legendary.
Oh,
Runs up and just a DP
Okay.
from Tactile.
I think what
Depe.
that was meant to be was a throw bait from
Right,
Grover, and
right.
Tactile was just already DPing, right? And because it's
Yeah, that was
unblockable.
really early DP
Qué
from Tactile and it worked.
Man.
Can we just end the set here? I mean, for real.
No, because I want to see more of that. If we can see more of that, I'm down.
Qué
I
mensa.
only want to see more of that. Someone needs to clip that. That round was incredible.
Yeah, game number 2 right
Muy
here.
buen round. Muy buen round.
Remember, Grover's going to play
Bastante
around
tenso.
that gunshot. Oh my goodness!
Oh, sandwich.
Yeah, had to cross combo right there to keep himself plus, right?
Nice. All right. Yeah, no. Grover able to actually escape that.
Yeah. Not only
Defense
escaping
here,
it, but
though.
hitting the assist to get rid of a cross combo entirely.
Here we go. Some damage here from Tactile. Oh my god.
Yeah, so normally that's supposed to be a setup where you activate a sandwich, but because he burst, it negated the setup. He first got a hit, but that's still okay, right?
Right.
Oh, using the fireball to change
Godlike.
jumping momentum and stop the anti-air. That led to this right here. Look at how much damage is on Narukami now.
Grover might be in trouble here. Tries to tag Ruby with the slide, but
Okay.
no. Blocks the over.
Narukami ahorita se
Now
muere.
he's on a pressure, but he gets grabbed for his troubles. Mitsuru comes in by herself, and she's sandwiched.
Oh,
That's
no.
going to be a hard block. I don't
Ok. El
believe
siguiente
that even
setup
God
después
could
de
block
esto
that
es
himself.
solamente
He definitely cannot.
muerte si no lo bloquea. Y tiene que activar Resonance para
Okay, nice.
hacer
Just
recuperar
chilling here.
el si no.
Yeah. S4P has some of the highest vertical range in the game. What a
Jump
pick
B,
up.
though, yeah. Tactile.
I was gonna say that SS4P has some of the highest vertical range. So,
Sure.
like, normally what you're trying to do when it comes to cross combos is just super jump over the assist like that.
Right, but you can't a lot of the time because of that S4P.
Yeah, super strong right there.
All right, Grover down 2 games now.
He's got to dig deep here.
I mean, I think the problem was just that it wasn't the solo Narukami comeback, right?
Oh, is that how you
Yeah,
has to win games?
yeah.
Okay, he got the SS's back to. Oh my
Anti-air
goodness!
5A
Okay.
catches him.
Yeah, 7-frame anti-air. There's the DP out from Tecto. He bet the farm on that, and I guess it worked out.
Yeah.
Ok, golpearon a eso otra vez.
Ruby tries to stop him yet.
Ruby,
Catch him with the super.
Yeah, you know that.
And a hard tag. Wow.
Wow, caught him pressing buttons on
Yeah.
his way in as well.
Yeah, I think just a little bit of a flub there from Grover, but here we go.
Okay, so that DP was to catch him air on block.
Yeah.
DP casi no le
I
pega.
like that as an option. If
Apenas le
technically
digo,
keep
creo.
doing anti-air with the X Fireball, maybe just throwing out the DP will be the solution.
Don't you move.
Yeah, don't you move.
Oh, he
DP assist though.
Yeah, the thing about that is a lot. You have to push block there to be able to negate that, right? Unfortunately, Tecto wasn't ready for it, but he is ready for that burst. We'll run up throw. This should be a dead Mitsuru if he's able to do it before he gets the cross gauge back, which
Will
shouldn't be
able
a
to.
problem.
Yeah. Didn't even need
Okay.
to spend any gauge or meter.
Well, here
Now-
it is. This is what you wanted, right, Brent? The solo Narukami?
This is what I wanted. But
Ok.
I wanted it with a little more help.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Es
poor
Ruby
Grover,
están
Tecto
avanzando.
taking that emphatically, playing that so
He's very
well.
played.
And I think that set showed exactly what we talked about earlier in terms of Tecto's strengths.
Yeah.
The fact that his mental stack is very, very well organized on his part.
Yeah.
I think that's a very important fact for his level of play.
I'm also just really impressed at his ability to mix up his options. Going for some of those DPs and throws, especially only a handful of them, but always seeming like doing it at the right time, at the right place. It's very impressive to me. It's like
And I mean, that's why he's moving on here
In
in the
losers
losers
bracket.
brackets. Unfortunately, Grover's going to go home with 7th
Yeah.
place. But I mean, hey, 7th place at one of the most stacked BB tag events
no,
of the year.
amazing performance from Grover still.
Yeah.
7th is at this kind of tournament. How many entrants do we even have?
167 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over 160 basically.
All right.
Is what I was told. Again, the last time you asked me about the quantity of players, I was so
You
busy
said,
looking
yeah.
at the quality of players that I didn't actually pay attention to how many were actually here. So that was. But yeah, no. Not only is there a large quantity, but there's a very, very high quality. And you're going to see a very, very high quality match coming up next. We're going to have base versus unsafe on hit.
It's going to be one to remember. The last 2 players remaining in this top 8 that we haven't seen before. I'm very excited.
Yeah. So, I mean, Base, you may be familiar with her incredible run at Evolution and also her incredible run at several other BB tag majors.
She's just been running town all over the place.
Right? Yeah. But unsafe on hit. So ever since he got 9th place at both Frosty and CEOtaku last year, I believe is what it was.
Right.
He's been unable to travel to events. Right?
I was
But
not aware of that.
Not only was he able to travel to this one, but he also broke that 9th place curse to make it here in the top 8.
Do you think that's going to power him up, or how do you think he's feeling?
His
coming into
morale
this?
has to be super, super high, right? Whereas, like, I wonder about Base's morale in particular because when she lost to Haruko, it seemed like it kind of affected her pretty not heavily, but it did affect her, right?
Right.
And you don't have to, no. Yeah. She was asking if they have to do a button check or not. So yeah.
God bless games with button settings in the character select.
Yeah, I'm always like, why are you testing your buttons for 30 seconds when when you can do it in the game. I don't understand.
It's not 2009 anymore, boys.
Yeah. But yeah, so you may have noticed Unsafe on Hit's team. A lot of people think this to be unorthodox, right?
Right.
However, Unsafe on Hit has been tailoring and concocting this team in such a way that the synergy works very, very well together. I play casuals. Obviously, I play the same team as Base, right? I play casuals with Unsafe, and he said this is his team specifically to fight this one.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And now, so for those of you who know, Mitsuru is normally the queen of round start.
Right,
Okay,
right.
Weiss beats her at round start if she 4As, right?
Yes. Oh.
So that's why you saw Base do sweep there, was to combat the
Weiss
4A.
Naoto, ok.
No, just the extra layers from both these players.
Quedé un
there.
poquillo callado porque estaba comiendo unas cosas.
Yeah, I was going to say that could be a dead Weiss, and it's probably going to be in
gonna be
here
one
with the
now.
super.
Dead
Unsafe on
Weiss.
Hit coming here with solo Naoto. It's going to be a tough
Y
one.
Resonance
If I remember
1
correctly, now it's
y
kind of his baby, so.
personajes completamente completos de vida. Esto va a ser súper difícil.
But, okay. There it is, enhanced CP right there. Oh, switching back to the same side, but Base was ready. Even ready for the stagger push right here, right? Not pressing any buttons and
She
immediate
is
throw attack.
Doing all the right things here, Base.
Wow, the 4P actually hit almost a convert. I would have lost it if Base converted out back.
I mean, she tried. She was ready.
Okay, Slash Kane, yeah. She recognized that Slash Kane is not a situation you press buttons after. Because not a lot of people know how to fight Naoto, right? He's not a very highly played character.
Resonance plays now.
Oh, gotta
Unsafe on
watch
Hit.
out.
Really looking to try and find a clean hit here, and he does find one. More damage, tries to go for the throw.
Okay, Slash Kane, and that, look at how much recovery that has. It almost has none. Got the throw right there, though. So Base, I think, has identified one of Unsafe on Hit's defensive weaknesses, right? Throw has pretty much always connected against him.
It's going to be trouble here now for Unsafe on Hit. Like, that's
Okay.
Oh, no!
Y.
Messing up the combo there as Base, giving Unsafe
Naoto
another
está en
chance.
una
It's
pelea.
a really high mountain to climb right now, though, but depending on the
Pero
set,
se va a morir.
I was going to say, depending on the hit, he does a ton of damage.
Yeah.
But, you know.
At the same time, though, like the longer that set was going to drag out, the more health regen Base was going to be able to earn, and it's going to be tough. But going into game 2 now, hopefully Unsafe on Hit can bounce back from this.
Yeah.
You'd see some great stuff out of his Naoto, though, at the end.
Yeah, so, like, that's just one of those situations where, like, sometimes you just get hit and die at round start.
Yep.
in this game,
Mika.
right?
Yep.
And that doesn't reflect on you as a player.
Right.
It's
It
just
happens.
how it is sometimes, right? So we didn't really get to see his wife. We didn't get to see how the synergy works, right?
I think we're going to be able to see more here.
Got the counter hit. So right there, he tried to do a burst safe combo.
Unsafe on Hit. Places it.
So yeah, that shield is to stop. Oh, got the happy birthday! I was
Uh-oh.
going to say that shield is normally to stop Mitsuru from being able to get out. Got the hit here, should
Okay.
super. Keep it burst safe. Hit them with a sword.
I have my
Yeah.
twins on my sleeve.
All right, great start here from Unsafe
Qué bueno,
on
y
Hit.
puso
Trying
el
to
sello.
close
Into
it
the
out.
glyph,
Oh,
yeah.
there it
I
is.
was going to
The
say,
glyph.
it's into that glyph.
Okay.
Gets the Thoractus switch.
Switches sides, but unfortunately
Okay,
drops the
pues.
combo right there. That is overhead, yes.
Ahora.
Because it's a normal in this game. It's not like in CF where it is not
Perfect.
overhead. And look at that, right?
I blinked.
You blinked and it was a perfect. Unsafe didn't just win quickly. He
Decisively.
won decisively. And see, that's
Okay,
where it
vamos
is.
1-1,
Sometimes, you
decisivo,
know,
tras de eso.
sometimes you get beat at round
It'd be like
start
that.
and you die, or sometimes you beat them.
And the round start's been really interesting between these two. Last time it was super jump forward, right, from Weiss.
Yes.
Okay.
See what's going on next.
Probably back off.
Yeah.
That's,
Isaiah.
no.
I'm sorry, I play this game a lot.
All right, but Base off to a good start here. Clean hit in the corner. You're gonna have to hold this.
Okay, so showing forward attack against the
Okay,
meaty 5D
Mitsuru
pressure
está
first,
haciendo
right?
cosas de
No
Mitsuru.
push block though until the very end, and then it gets CRM, and that's gonna do it for Naoto.
Ooh,
Weiss gonna
Naoto,
come in
Dios.
by herself. Oh, but yeah, that's such a
Ooh.
hard situation to block,
Sandwich.
right?
Yeah.
Ahí se va a morir.
Because it's not. Oh, no, the drop!
A ver, let's go to
Well, I mean, it's a big uphill battle, but at least he gets a start.
Yeah, unsafe on hit. Not quite out of it yet, but oh, the user 6P.
I love the way Base played that, right? She walked up to unsafe, called 6P, and blocked.
Yeah, the
right?
timing was really strong there.
There was no reason for her to press anything,
Okay.
so she didn't.
Nice.
But there's an easy
Rayos.
7-frame EX crew draw into 7-frame EX crew draw.
What a great move.
It's pretty good, yeah.
Pretty good.
Has barely any hurt box, one of the fastest moves in the game, etc., etc.
So game 4, how are we feeling?
I feel like it comes down to round start every time.
Yeah.
It actually seems to come down to round start every time.
What's going to
De
be this
hecho,
time, Isaiah?
quien comienza mejor round.
I think Base might
actually
back
Estaba
off that
diciendo
time.
eso,
Base might
pero
back
vamos a ver
off
si
this time.
la situación cambia.
But
Tables have turned.
okay, got the hit. Oh, that was actually going to
that's
be a conversion,
unfortunate.
but unfortunately Unsafe missed the hit there. That might have been a punish, by the way.
Uf.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Mitsuru 5 AA on block is really negative.
No.
Almost
Oh,
gonna reset.
hey!
Gets the bar.
Yeah. Not only the
Qué
bar,
bestia.
but builds closer to that
El otro
resonance
se está
playstyle.
muriendo, tienen que cambiarlo.
Okay, plus frames. Gotta watch the setup, and
Oh.
yeah, that usually catches a lot of
Bueno.
people trying to
For
jump
sure.
out, right?
Yeah.
So everybody wants to jump out there, so you use Tentara Fruit to set it up, and there it is.
Uh-oh.
Gonna
Bueno,
slide,
Safe.
but excellent push block
Fue bueno
timing
conocerte,
from
pero
Unsafe.
adiós.
In here. Yeah.
Base looking to take this here with double super. 1.
3. And here comes the closer.
Stand tall! She's so pretty, Brett. She's
Qué
so
demencia.
pretty, Brett. I'm sorry. Yeah, Base played that beautifully, honestly. Even so,
Base
that
jugó
time
muy
it
bien.
actually did not come down to round start, right?
It didn't.
Because they were able to get away from each other.
No, it was really interesting seeing when Unsafe on hit, felt confident, wanted to back off. And it looks like after the rough game 3, he was like, okay, I'm just going to try and super jump back, try and stabilize myself. But Base, really calm, collected, reading that disengage, I think, and really going for some aggressive stuff.
Yeah, power
Working out.
overwhelming.
No,
Power
absolutely.
overwhelming for
Absolutely.
sure. And that's not only the nature of Base's playstyle. Even when she played Mika,
Sure,
which was
yeah.
the character that she used to play, that was kind of how she preyed on a lot of tendencies, right? She did it
right.
very similarly, but she's doing it more so with this team, which has better tools at it, right? Mika has really good tools to do so, but this team just so happens to be the best at that sort of play style, right?
So, the epitome of fitting like a glove there.
Yeah, so unfortunately Unsafe. He did break his ninth place curse, but that's going to give him 7th place this time,
Still
Improvement though, right?
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, hopefully he's taking that loss and feeling strong, feeling happy about the improvement and motivated, to keep going forward here. Because I mean, the path for BB Tag overall is just nowhere near over. It's actually at its most exciting phase yet.
Yeah,
I mean, we're on the
BB
verge
Tag
of
es
a
un juego
patch,
que explota,
and
así
we're
que
here at
no tiene que
CEOtaku
preocuparse
really
en
trying to
Safe.
decisively define, where things are falling leading up to Arc River World Finals.
Yeah, so that's always the weird thing about end of patch times, right? Because a lot of people are more willing to experiment with different types of teams, experiment with like new strategies and whatnot.
No, and we're seeing it here.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So I mean, we even have multiple S players in top 8, right?
Yeah.
Where everybody had
saying
written
S is
off this
like
character, right? We have 2 S players in top 8.
It's actually incredible when you just sit down and look at just that simple fact. Really speaks volumes.
The fact that somebody. Okay, so like let's put this into perspective real fast. Merkava is a character that everybody is complaining about right now, right?
Sure.
The fact that Tempest Romeo picks S specifically to fight that character is intriguing.
It is.
I'm just saying.
You're just saying?
I'm just saying that, almost every single character in the game can win, and maybe every single character in the game can win.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So, up next, though.
We got Karuko versus Tectal Eastside.
I believe they're going to do a button check first, unless Karuko is really playing
Zama,
Hazama.
which would be exciting.
I mean, yeah, so Ruby Lapras is
button
actually
check.
a team
Okay, button
that
check.
Tectal
Sabrador
Eastside
todos.
plays.
Right.
So, that is something I would not be surprised if we saw, right? Honestly, his Lapras is pretty damn good.
Right.
Like, I know we talk about like lackluster characters and Lapras being one of them, but this man plays some damn Lapras. Karuko, on the other hand, he's attracted to power.
Well, we're going to see where power lies here. Get ready to jump into this game 1.
Labris, escuché.
Getting those
No
headphones over
escuché
snap
Ruby,
back.
pero no estoy muy seguro. Escuché Labris. Pero con Labris.
Yeah, so it looks like he's very much locked into Ruby Lapras. Okay.
Okay.
So Karuko obviously having one of 2 teams. 9 Merkava, which is looking like what he's going to pick.
Merkava.
Yeah.
Okay,
if he
here we
picks
go.
9 first, it's probably going to be Merkava, right?
Yeah. I mean, you could just change the order.
Yeah, you can change it in order select, but nobody ever does that.
I've never encountered someone that actually does that. Like, because no one really cares that much.
Well,
It's like-
the
it's like-
thing is like when you order select, the opponent sees it.
Yeah.
So it's like, what does it do?
Yeah.
I just don't understand. You may as well just pick your regular order, I feel like.
Yeah. It feels like a little bit of a waste of energy there.
I don't know. I don't know. It's my personal thought process.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
¿Qué quedamos?
Game number 1. One of these players is going home in a 5th place.
How does this round start play out?
9 actually has a very similar strength in round start to Mitsuru.
Sure.
Not as strong, but similar in strength, right? So it can be
Character like
very
Labrys.
scary to contest her at round start, especially
Right.
with Labrys'
Yeah.
types of buttons, right? Unless maybe Tectel has some sort of crazy read, because normally you would put Ruby on point at round
Right.
start to, yeah, there it is, crazy
Does
read,
read.
right?
It pays off.
Jumping directly over the 5B, and he's going to get full corner carry here. Oh, he sets up the sandwich.
Wants it.
So here we go.
Vamos, Tecta.
Nice, Karuko getting out of it immediately.
Yeah.
The first time
Okay,
he sees
también
the
era
setup,
Karuko.
answers
Que no
back
sé.
perfectly, and now look at the damage he's going to get out of it. Look at the corner carry he's going to get out of it.
Here we go.
Unblockable? Yeah, but
Gets
Tectel...
it.
Yikes.
Yeah, able to actually get that burst, but another sandwich. Blocks the cross up.
But there's one more. Yeah.
Can't block everything.
Can be pretty difficult. Oh, he wanted to set that up so it would actually bring him back to the corner.
Okay.
So normally when you Androidite, it turns them back around and pushes them towards you.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, the angle that it hit at did not do that.
And it makes something happen here with Merkava, but that was a little bit of an awkward situation.
Completely
just to sit down.
negating it out. Okay, here we go. Another cross combo situation. Yeah, that's the thing is you can push block all you want, baby, but I have full screen arms.
Full
Should
screen.
do it.
That's a beautiful scream.
Yeah, party time. I feel like Andrew WK would play this character. Yeah, so Labrys, I mean, she can air-to-air characters above her, but the problem is the way 9 moves makes it really difficult to do that.
Technical definitely trying to get some air-to-air play going. But
Drops
that
the
move
combo, though.
also has a hitbox.
Got hit by the EX-Act, no full conversion off it. Oh, got the anti-air.
Oh, wow.
Oh, just a little bit too late on that.
Sí.
I believe that was her anti-air.
Casi pudo haber usado el antiaéreo, pero no. Muy tarde.
Okay, got
Okay.
the chain, beating out the Morganite.
Here we go.
Okay, so here's a knockdown. But what is the setup? Because it's Yellow Axe, right? She's very close to red. She has red now, so one hit could maybe kill that character, honestly.
I want to see it.
It's going to be hard, though. Karuko's got first, right? Oh,
The
and
tag and the confirm.
Karuko's
Adiós.
got the hit as well.
Lástima, pero estuvo bien,
sick.
estuvo bien.
Could be death. Should
Yeah,
be death.
it's... Drop it.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Why
I'm
did
sorry.
you-
I'm sorry.
I can't
I'm
believe
sorry.
you used your powers for evil,
I'm
Brett.
sorry.
Karuko, I mean, he's still got this, I feel like, in terms of like, oh my
I'm
god.
sorry.
We're both cursing Karuko. We're just going to stop.
Is it better if we just stop?
Drop it.
Okay, we can talk again.
5BB, full screen win normal. Very, very strong
Qué
move.
gracioso, dijo, bótalo y lo botó.
We saw some great stuff from Tectel, but Cargo looking really composed. Just how many sandwiches did we see in that one game?
Yeah, I mean, this team is really, really good at setting up sandwiches, right? You know, the fact that 9 can step dash through people in 90% of situations, the fact that Merkava can glide at the top of the screen and just set it up from anything, you know what I mean? So, Karuko plays to his strengths very, very well, in my personal opinion.
And clearly Tectel's still feeling very confident about this, though, not even considering a character swap, going straight into rematch.
No, but this time he started with Ruby, I believe, right?
Bien.
That's a
Didn't
bit
actually
too high.
see much Ruby in the previous game.
Yeah, didn't she explode?
Yeah.
I was hoping Karuko would land on the assist.
Se
there,
lo
but
haciendo con
unfortunately
Ruby
that was not
mucho.
the case.
Cargo just chilling.
I do like the
Back me
preemptive
up.
5Ds there because Ruby is such a fast-running character. She's gonna run into 5B easily, right?
Right.
Oh, let's see it.
Nice.
Step dashes through the
Muy buena
projectile, right?
skill.
That's actually just
Muy
the
buen skill
privilege
de
that
la
9
Nine.
has. Okay, setting up the unblockable, but you know there was no guard stuff.
Yeah. Just trying to prey on. Oh!
Oh, I think he had seen that situation from the last time Tectel was playing, and so
Right.
he was ready for it, right? Unfortunately, there was no full conversion from Tectel when he finally got the hit. And another drop right here from Karuko. The push block comes out. The chain to stay in. Yeah, he wants to stay in there. Gonna hit 9, jump cancels. Beautiful timing there. Getting
Okay.
the anti-air, full conversion.
Oh!
Ok, muy bueno, muy bueno.
She's in red axe.
supers, but
Oh, it hit both characters.
oh no!
Are they dead? God damn!
Isaiah.
I'm sorry for your ears, but god damn.
Isaiah.
Qué demencia. Boom, bra, brum, bra, brum. Todo
Felt
murió.
my own soul taken there.
That hurt.
No, that hurt. Honestly, I feel more wounded than Texel right now.
Andrew WK is living. Okay, looking for the switch here, so it could be Ruby S.
Yeah, so you guys can't see it, but we're swapping. We're doing Ruby S. That was a very fast just slide down here. It's like,
I mean,
not
look,
working.
That 4P has worked out for Tempest,
Mm-hmm.
right, in this particular matchup. So I feel like if he's able to understand how Tempest uses it specifically versus
Right.
Merkava, he could see similar results.
At the same time, though, Karuko up 2 games right now, so he has a lot of room to adjust and see how this team swap's going to work out.
Yeah, and I think we've seen more than strong adjustments from Karuko, right?
Exactly,
Like they've been devastating adjustments in a lot of situations.
A lot of pressure here from Tectal needing to make this character swap at the final hour and make everything count.
And I mean, he's locked into this.
Yeah.
This is his team
He's
for the
gotta win
rest of the
3.
set.
Ok, ese es el equipo.
And we got the song for it. He's got the power up.
I got the power up right now.
I'm not singing it, Brett. I'm not doing it.
Aquí vamos, aquí vamos.
That was one time only in Evo.
If Ruby wins. Okay, so Tectal trying to utilize that S6P. Calling.
There was the 4P, right? Trying to catch
Yeah.
a jump or something. Maybe another 4P.
Red
to bring
roses.
to it.
Able to at least mitigate some of this sandwich situation. Catches him with the air-to-air.
That was super, super good, right?
Here we
Gonna
go.
get the, okay. This,
Yep.
Is it
My
high or is
turn.
it low? There it is. So many highs. Gonna be able to get back into the corner, push him back into the corner.
Oh, we're still in, baby.
Muchos
I
overhits.
like the
We
way
get the
that
hits.
he chased it down 9 step down. Wow, it dodged the burst.
Esquivó el burst, pero no castigó, no importa, por lo menos lo esquivó.
Karuko's pressure seemed pretty impressive, but he got the Ruby 4P. This is maybe one of the first times that Tectal has been able to get around Karuko's amazing pressure, right?
Wow.
Oh, looking for the DP
Patience,
right
yeah.
there.
No, he's so ready. Gets the
Oh,
DP
but it's
button.
S's DP.
Nice, he
El
texted
de Pic
though.
como que
Wasn't
se
sure if it was
desvió.
going to be a punch or anything, and so ready.
I do like the way that Karuko preemptively jumped on during that guard string because he was
Yeah.
looking for a push block, right?
Uh-oh.
That
Double here for
sandwich
Tectal.
He's
Yeah,
got a
both the same
high
side.
success rate with the sandwich.
Uf,
Karuko.
Allá la vida es.
More pressure.
Thank you, Brent.
I love the fly, though, there as well. Just sniffing out anything, an assist call, DP, what have you.
Oh, jump out. Hey, you got both characters? No, the pushback was
Casi
a
agarra
little
los
bit
dos
too much.
personajes.
Full
There it is.
conversion. Wow, that was beautiful
Okay.
from Karuko.
Están muy parecidos
Another
ya.
drop, and air to air. Get the convert.
Oh my
Are
God,
you
the
kidding me?
Agarró con
Are
la
you
conversión a los dos
kidding me?
personajes,
Oh!
pero lo dropeó.
DP, though.
Bueno, de todas
Okay,
formas,
looking really
nadie
good
se
for
murió.
Tectal.
He's still got a chance here. Cross combo is activated. I'll shoot you down.
Yeah, the immediate push block. Fly just to mitigate.
Yeah, this is one of the few characters that can catch him up there with that JA.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's
4P.
the 4P right there. He's got 4 bars on deck.
Yeah.
This should
Double
definitely
super.
do it. Pedal dance.
All right. Tactile. Marching forward. He's got 1. Just 2 more now.
I do love the way he played that. You know, he never once overextended
Yeah.
in any of those situations.
You know, despite that, though, his pressure was looking so strong. Really able to get, like, this corner game. Man.
Yeah, and definitely regarding pressure, Karuko's pressure was normally pretty much emphatic, right?
Right.
But those were the few times that we had seen Tectal negate it.
Something's working with this team swap.
Yeah, well, you know, it's also the mindset. You know, he's got his morale back, right?
Yeah.
Mental
Okay.
stack. We talked about his
Right.
level of composure. He was down 2-0. He was maybe even getting kind of demolished for a moment there.
No,
And
but the win that he got from that previous game, that's the exact kind of win you want. You got to be
Yeah.
feeling good about that one,
Listo.
Tectal. Like, I can do this. This is working.
yeah, I feel like that would give him a lot of energy back for sure. Okay.
I'm just looking for a DP or a throw or soming.
La música
Pretty
también.
much anything, right?
Yeah.
Using those excellent air normals from Ruby. He got the 5A here. He's trying to negate a possibility of a burst, right? The overhead,
Still
he was
looking
looking
for
for
it.
burst again.
Wow, the
Ooh,
burst
and
timing
he-
from Karko, though.
Yeah,
Not
that
falling
was-
for the 2 baits and actually getting it.
Yeah, Karuko impressive in so many different ways, right? Like the fact that he was able to navigate
Okay.
the fact that Tectal
Yeah.
was looking for the burst, Able to get out, Merkava's back in, and now he has pressure.
Yeah, still in. Wow, flux overhead though.
Excellent defense on both sides. There it is.
This is nothing.
And here comes Karko. They're still trying to make something happen here.
This is maybe the most
De
offensive I've seen.
Se desvió otra vez.
Yeah.
Merkava actually.
He's just going in.
Like he's gliding a lot. Wow! She met him up there.
Igual.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is what he was trying to do with Labras, but now the Ruby, it's really working out with the support from Az.
Gotta watch out for God hands right there. The fireballs are coming out.
Whoa,
9 is gonna cross
situation.
combo. That's just punish. No!
No.
He hits the ground. He's gonna be able to punish this for free.
Yeah, and no burst.
Big
Counter hit starter.
damage. That's her
Muy
best starter.
Yeah.
bueno.
He could even cross combo if he so chooses.
It
but
looks
he's gonna
like
set up
wants the
sandwich.
pressure.
That's
Oh no,
hard
he
to-
tries to confirm, but gets
Ooh.
the 4P from Az.
And there's that time the 4P comes in a lot of handy.
Qué demencia.
Again, looking really good here.
Eso se vino a...
And I disrupt from here.
A
We'll see.
Karuko
There's
se le
still
cayó
a
todo, hasta
really
los
strong
pantalones.
chance
Qué
for Karko.
demencia.
He has Resonance plays on decks too, as well.
Sandwich situation.
Yeah,
It's
we're
your
gonna see
chance,
here.
Karko. Resonance is activated. He blocks the instant overhead. He's able to make his way out. Nice!
Crazy, I cannot believe it. Such good defense here from Karko.
Yeah, but look at the patience right now. Oh, got the overhead.
Gets the hit,
Wow!
and it confirmed.
Look at that confirmed. That was
Está muerta. Buena confirmación.
Here we go. Anchor on anchor here, incoming from Tactile. What's it going to be?
And he's got
Look
resonance.
for the throw, but no.
The throw is also going to whip, but he, oh no!
What?
So unfortunate there from
Agarre.
Karko. He didn't recognize that the 4A was going to whip. Oh, there it is. This is big damage. A lot of corner carry and a long enough combo to wait out resonance, right?
Sí.
Wake up
super
super.
Omega,
Is
that's
that
gonna hit.
it?
That might be.
Not
Oh,
quite.
here it is. Full spell stock for Karuko. He's got a lot of bars while the fairy
Karko
is
needs
on
to get out of
deck.
the corner though.
What is the chance here? Oh,
No!
¡Qué pea, Dios!
That's it!
Karko!
Por poco.
He was looking for it a few times and finally got his wish.
I don't know. Maybe he wanted to push block the fairy. That could have been a possibility. Maybe
Either
he was
way,
looking for that jump that
O
he
fue
did.
pushback o fue de pe.
Hard to say, but in any case,
Pero
amazing
no lo
play
había
from
hecho
Karko.
mucho.
Still loving the play from Tactile though. I'm
Muy buena
already
pelea,
exhausted.
muy
just-
buena, pero muy buena pelea.
I
Muy
don't know
buena
what
pelea
else to
esa,
say,
puta.
Isaiah.
That was so good. That was such a good match, dude.
And that was like losers quarters or something,
yeah,
or
that
semis.
was losers quarterfinals. Yep.
Yeah.
That was exactly losers quarterfinals. Yeah.
We still got a long road ahead of us here in this top 8. For those of you guys just joining us, we are in a wild ride right now. And it's only getting wilder as we sit down to watch Base versus Fame in losers.
So I got to talk about this for a minute because I have a little bit of knowledge on these two when they play.
Yeah.
Apparently, when Fame and Base play each other, the set count is a lot of the time 10 to 1. Apparently.
Okay.
So in Base's favor. Excuse me.
Well, we're going to see if that translates here to tournament play.
So, but the thing is when I see Fame play against Mitsuru Yuzu, it's pretty much always Jin Narakami, right? I don't think I've ever seen him pick the Hakumen Merkava team, right?
Yeah.
So there could be a chance we might see it at
It
some
looks
point.
like he's locking
but
in Narakami Jin. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, this is the team they got a second place at EVO. This is a team that has won many of a tournament, many a match as well.
I mean, he is the guy to look for when you're thinking about playing this team. Really put this team on the map.
Agreed.
And we're gonna see. I hope it's not as much of a blow up as you're prophesizing.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's not technically my prophecy. It was what I was told by the people who watch Fame versus Base.
Okay. By the people's prophecy.
The people's prophecy.
Ok,
yeah.
esto
Hearing,
debe ser
down the
la
rumor
primera
mill.
vez seré
But, I mean, the
prueba
thing is,
tonos,
a lot of
supongo.
those times, those are casuals, right?
Yeah.
Casuals don't always count.
No, there's a
You know
lot
what?
of experimenting, a lot of feeling out, practicing, trying new stuff.
And you know what really counts, though, is these tournament sets here. As we get into the losers
Absolutely.
quarterfinals.
That's the only thing that counts right now.
Fame
as we go into
96
game
versus
1.
Base.
Just round start here.
No,
Naruto
aparentemente no es
versus
prueba de
Mixer,
botones.
the-
Es todo en serio.
We'll see.
Well, Narakami, in theory, actually has a way to beat round start with Mitsuru, but it's a very specific thing, and he doesn't have the assist to beat the Yuzu assist on top of that, so
Yeah.
he backs off, right? Full conversion
Mitsuru
here from
haciendo cosas de
base.
Mitsuru.
Yeah, this aggression we've seen time and time again. Tries to bait something.
I do love that push block. That got him out of the situation, right?
Yeah, able to get out. Tries to tap Yuzu. Not quite though. Here we go.
Didn't bite on the jump bait right there, right? But
Okay.
he does get hit by the 4P. Burst comes out immediately.
Yeah.
Nice block on the overhead there.
No
Good
cross combo.
defense.
So here we go from Fame. Looking to try and find an angle.
Oh, wow. What a reaction right there from base. She was able to get it.
Uh-oh.
That's going to count.
Put
Oh,
your
wow.
spear
No
into
TA
it.
from her. Okay. Stance user. It's time.
Oh,
It was a matter of when, not what.
yeah. Okay, here we go. Nice burst. Yeah, base not falling for these baits.
I do like that she jumped away right there. She recognized that she was negative, right?
Good.
And
Oh.
there's the instant overhead, but it was on the last hit of the mirror.
Yeah, able to save himself there. Aim. We really haven't seen him get his game plan going yet.
Yeah, not only that, but look at the way Base is structuring offense. She is forcing
Okay.
Fame. She is forcing
We're
Fame
just
to use all
barreling
of his
into
bar
it.
on push blocks.
Yeah.
He has not had more than one bar for maybe like 10 seconds.
Trying to sandwich it across.
Ahí va a narcar.
Super clean play from base. I mean, it was just
Absolutely.
all base.
Absolutely. She did an incredible job
I mean,
on controlling
some-
every decision that Fame made.
You know, some great defense from Fame, but really unable to turn the tables. I mean, a lot of great mitigation, avoiding, the worst situations, but unfortunately unable to really actually get his game plan started. And he's sitting here at character select, contemplating ways he's going to play, and I see him locking in
It
Hakumen.
might be time. So, round start versus Hakumen can be very scary. There is a chance that he may Yanagi at round start and defeat 5A or
Right.
whatever other button Mitsuru presses.
Absolutely.
Mitsuru can negate this, of course. She has her own rock, paper, scissors options, obviously. But playing rock, paper, scissors is not super fun when Fame's team does way more
Yeah.
damage than yours does.
Okay, aquí vamos.
Being able to
Hakumen
utilize
marcada.
especially that charged Shipu and just Hakumen's damage in general, it hurts.
Definitely. So whereas
Gonna
one
see,
team
yeah.
has a lot of control, the other has a ton of damage.
We saw Fame thinking really hard before locking this in, so I want to say he's really envisioning how he's going to play out this matchup,
Good.
how things are going to play.
Yeah, so I mean, like normally Hakumen versus Mitsuru and Yuzuri is really, really bad, right?
Right.
But the thing is, he has Merkava backing him. It's not just Hakumen.
That conversion,
Unfortunate drop
Okay.
right there, but you know he's away, right? He's not
Yeah.
fully at the mercy of base at this point.
okay.
What a hit!
Yeah,
Buena confirmación con
Tries to keep
la
it burst
asistencia.
still in there. No, Hakumen gets tagged though.
I do love the DP
Go
from
Pedrito,
Fame.
go
He
Pedrito.
recognized that that was a situation that would hit either character, whether or not he active switched.
Nice, just disengaging here. Oh, no.
Yeah, Mitsuru, one of the few characters that can meet Merkava at the avenues that he loves to be at, right?
Yeah, still very even situation here, but
Yanagi! There
Gets
it is!
him.
We
Yanagi,
talked about it
el
earlier.
counter.
She has
Estaba.
burst available, of course, so he's going to keep that combo nice and short, but Zanta's it. Super!
oh,
Oh!
not quite. You saw him hesitate there. He was looking for a burst. Gets
Okay.
the overhead.
JC? What a god
At
lord!
the side.
Creo que Yuzu, no, se va a morir Yuzu, pero ya no, ahora va a ser marcado.
He's going to hit both characters.
DP.
Hakumen has a grip of health left, and Yanagi's in, and there's the throw attack. Pace
Yanagi
has to
con
play
agarre.
very careful here. She does not have any health left.
Que con cuidado.
Saving Merkava with the cross combo. Both players activating.
Oh, but there's the
Oh.
Zanta's active switch right there. And Hakumen is still on deck, right? He can still do stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, using Shipu to keep base in guard stun. So I think how she got hit there was she was trying to jump out when
Yeah.
the glide happened because there was no explanation point on it being an overhead
Yeah.
and it wasn't a counter hit,
No,
right?
absolutely. She did not seem ready for that.
Shipu has a ton of guard stun. It's way more than most people realize.
The synergy of this team is so sick.
Yeah, I think Fame was maybe just a little too afraid of the Hakumen versus Mitsuru Yuzu
Right.
matchup that he hadn't been picking it before, and so he was always going to Jin Narukami. But one scramble situation in Fame's favor could be the
It's-
entire game.
The reward off of almost anything when Fame's right is ridiculous.
Absolutely. But here we
Ya,
go.
vamos a
Game
empezar el round
number
otra
3
vez.
is 1-1 right now. Probably the closest
Inagami. Para
we're going
comenzar.
to see this
Right off
second.
the
Mitsuru lo
bat.
saltó.
Sandwich situation
Zantetsu.
here.
Oh,
Okay,
blocks
burst,
the
but no.
Good damage here. So he doesn't have a lot of bar, right? So that's where Hakumen loses damage. But he gets this setup here. Nice block,
block.
though.
Jumps over the Shifu.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
gets some damage on Hakumen. Merkava unable to do anything about it.
he's got 18k health, so I think Fame doesn't care too much, right? Oh my goodness.
So ready.
Ok, buen DP. Si hubiera cambiado, si hubiera hecho Tsuba, Mitsuru,
Still
pagado.
plus. Tries to push block and do something, but no, you cannot.
Okay, there it is. Finally, she
There's
made
the
her way
burst.
out, but there's the burst.
Pero
from
estaba
Fame.
bloqueado.
God, hit the Madanma.
Okay, yeah, he
Yeah.
has Fireball to save Hakumen,
So
right?
smart. Taking some more damage on Yuzu here.
I like that she threatened to save Yuzu, though. It's important to show that you will. What a block on that cross-up!
Muy buen
And
cross-up
then
y
the
muy buen
anti-air,
bloqueo de
excellent
parte
for
del...
base.
Blocks
Okay.
overhead.
But that's great defense there
Same
from
with the
Fame.
assist here.
Oh
my God!
Ooh.
Shifu, I mean, excuse me, Enma.
I cannot believe it.
El overhead. Y no sacó nada de ahí.
Back to neutral right now.
O sea, sí
Has
sacó daño,
control
pero
of life bars, right? But
Yeah.
he does not have
creo
very
que
many
decidió
resources.
parar
Excellent block from base, though.
para
I
el
thought that
reset
was
o para
cross-up, but she didn't.
bait burst.
Here we go.
There's a Shifu, gotta watch out for it. They're on the other side.
Yes,
What's the
still
mix-up and
try-
when does it come?
Oh,
There's
into the
first
corner.
one.
Smelling the burst again.
Yeah,
I
you
think
know,
Fame's
1,
totally
2,
fine with
3,
that though.
fuera.
There's the EX right there, forcing the burst out of base, getting Mitsuru in. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that assist at the bottom of the screen, but there
Tries
it
to
is!
TP and
Oh no,
Untechable,
muerto.
unburstable, free damage.
Things were looking really good for Fame, but losing that
Mercado se murió.
Merkava.
All came down to the fact that base
Yeah.
was able to bait.
Pero a Mitsuru y a Yuzu no le queda mucha vida, así que
The burst is gonna, oh, he tried to smell the burst, but
Yeah.
there was a delayed burst from base. Excellent, there's the 50-50, but it does get blocked. Now he's got the life totals.
Yeah.
One proper decision could really skyrocket.
Oh, are you
Side
kidding me?
test, counters the income.
Ok.
And Fame
What?
takes the second.
Just
Muy bueno,
saw that
muy bueno,
straight out
muy
Sunset.
bueno.
Are you kidding me?
muy
It
bueno.
caught the
Muy
back
bueno.
dash right there.
Counter y luego el agarre.
I don't know if base was OSing or what, but she got clipped. She got clipped. Oh man, Fame. You know, again, the reward is explosive for this team.
I'm speechless right now. Literally.
Aquí viene Hakumen
Fame
marcada.
up 2-1
Olvidaron
over
varias
base
cosas.
right now. One match for him will take it. However, base, never one to give up.
Absolutely.
Never one to just, oh my.
Oh, rayos.
That though.
I like that
Sandwich.
Fame kept that burst safe as well. Because look, took half of base's Mitsuru's health
And not
as
regeneratable either.
unrecoverable. Yeah, exactly.
Like, that is definitely a place you want to try and mitigate with burst. I love Fame's decision making right now.
Oh my god, wow, he was able to jump out of that setup. Normally that's a delayed 2A to be able to catch jump out, but apparently he got it at the right time.
Sí, de hecho. Puedo
now
escapar de eso
Shifu,
fácilmente.
Fame can
Bueno,
show
no
those tries
fácilmente,
to
pero a
stop,
tiempo,
yep.
pero en el momento adecuado.
Oh, and yeah, there we go. Excellent from base. Choking him out.
Muy buen
basically,
salto
making
para
it the
agarrar a
hardest
Barca.
is-
Here we go.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
De
there's
pronto
that-
un poco
there's that,
desesperado,
that's
pero
one of the
bueno,
few
al
things
final
in the game
tuvo
with,
buenos
active
resultados.
switch and vulnerability still.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Otra vez
Mitsuru's
muy buen
strength
aire-aire
against
para
Merkava.
agarrar marcada.
Caught the active switch or the regular switch.
Muy buen
We get
active
full
switch.
damage here. Here's the setup.
He's trying to close it out right here.
It's a low. And you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never seen that setup from base. Normally she goes for cross combo there, right?
Right.
But she went for the fuzzy.
Oh my God.
But she drops it. Oh,
But
what a
supers.
reaction!
Qué demencia, Dios Hakumen.
Merkava left.
Here we go. The incoming mix-up. What's
Solo
going to
queda
be?
marcada. Creo que va a ser
Set
bastante
up.
difícil pasar esto.
Blocks the cross-up.
Okay.
All right.
It's activated. It
Yeah.
is level 4 resonance, so he's gonna get a gripper meter once it
Oh,
comes
no.
Oh, oh.
up. Okay, what's the setup here? It's not gonna be the same sandwich, but the thing is, she wants to keep him locked down so the resonance runs out.
Oh, my God.
That was a huge whiff, and
Adiós.
Fame Fame got that beautifully.
Yeah. Here we go. 1-1 now.
Oh
Nice
my
tech.
god.
Fame, el tech.
Awesome Fireball's trying to remain safe, right?
Yeah.
Not wanting to be in her strike range, which is damn near almost the whole screen.
Yep.
Yeah, that's plus frames.
Oh, with the throw, but no punish.
Muy bien.
But Fame
Para
was
matar
able
el
to-
tiempo de resonance.
Oh, right there. Fame making the comeback. He doesn't have a
Okay.
lot of bars, so it's really on this knockdown here.
Yeah, life leads even now.
Los
That's
días
an
ahora
important
están
push
iguales.
back. It got him out of the 50-50
Out of gas,
situation.
but-
That was a punish.
Fame's Offense right here. Gets the
Ooh,
DP. Here it is. He
DP.
has the bar. He has the bar. Yep, he's using it immediately.
Okay, trying to get out of that situation. He's not trying to overextend too much.
DP again.
Otra vez DP.
Smells
Where are you
the
jumping?
Job. Ace is on her last leg. She's got bar to work with, and there's the
Finds
punish
it.
right there. Okay, here's the knockdown
Esto no lo va a matar.
situation.
Pero en el próximo setup
Down
puede
the wire
ser.
here between these two.
Los dos están muy parecidos.
Baits it.
Oh, I love that for a bit. She couldn't believe it herself. So what normally what happens right there is a Yuzu player would normally just immediately go for the safe jump, right, with
Yeah.
the JB.
Yeah.
She waited directly in front of him, did not press any buttons, and then jumped back JB. Because that would catch him either trying to throw
Press a
tag
button or tag or-
press a button.
And safe against DP as well.
Safe against DP, or if it just puts him in block stun, great.
Yeah.
You know, no matter what, it was a very, very safe option
low-risk
at
option.
the range she was at. If she was any closer, I feel like I would have been very afraid of her doing that.
Right.
Qué feo color para marcado.
Right now, this is the final game. One of them is going home.
Can't believe I'm watching this right now.
Immediate push block right there from base. Recognize that. That's really important to check, right? Because that shows how much she's afraid of what Hakumen will do in her face.
Here we go.
The cross up. Oh, good push block though. And able to
Nice.
stop Merkaba as well. Yanagi.
Oh. His catches are low.
Oh
Cross
god,
up.
Santet's on the other side.
Oh
yeah,
no.
was looking for the
That
burst.
But okay, the drop.
Oh my goodness, that's huge.
Ok,
Got the hit at the
muy
top of
bueno.
the screen. Was looking for the burst there, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, low option.
tiene en la esquina,
Oh,
tiene en la
missed
esquina,
it overhead,
tiene en la
but missed
esquina.
it, yeah.
Oh.
Logra
I'm
escapar
sorry, I
con mi
wasn't ready
solo.
for that.
Yeah, I don't think any of us were. Yeah, a lot of recoverable health for me too. Game trying to do something, but no, not quite.
Just a little bit too late, and she recognized that, so she immediately went into cross combo to set
Nice.
it up. Unfortunately, that put Mitsuru in though. Oh yes, that
Tag
was
the
the most
top.
excellent reaction right there from base.
Muy bueno, muy buena reacción de hecho.
Oh no, that was an input error. That could have been punished if he had timed that just a little bit better. Here we go. TP comes out. Ace is in the lead right now, controlling a ton of it.
setup.
Oh, he
Oh my-
switched out.
That was so sick.
Yeah, you
Okay.
cannot do that setup against Hakumen. Yanagi is always prevalent for him.
Not quite enough to kill.
Okay, able to make
He's
it
looking
pass.
for it.
Oh god, the DP does not get punished. However, Yanagi comes out one more time. She's still got another action position available to her, but she doesn't use it.
Here we go. Cross combo activated. There's a
Santet
cross
gets
up.
blocked.
Nice.
Close.
The defense.
Oh my god,
Overhead.
the overhead as well. Base's defense is so
Bates.
amazing right now.
Overhead.
And there's another one.
Los
And the
dos están en una
black eye.
situación
Bates in
bastante difícil.
defense.
Oh my god, the DP comes out. Fame is fighting for his life right now.
Parecidos.
Yanagi into assist.
Ok, ok.
Oh,
There's the
clash
answer,
right
clash.
there. There's the
Gets
fight
the
hit.
hit.
Burst is a
Hakumen
possibility,
está
but
muerto.
Hakumen goes down.
Solo
Merkaba comes
Merkaba
in.
in the
He's got
sandwich.
level 4 resonance to be able to stop the sandwich.
Just
And
a
Adios.
the mirror.
that's gonna do it. Base takes it.
Oh. Oh my god.
Muy, muy
That
ceñido.
defense
No estaba hablando porque
sequence
estaba muy
from
ceñido la pelea.
base.
She went into tank stance and toggled defense on.
Does she have a block button?
That was just,
Qué buenos
that was
bloqueos.
honestly incredible, dude.
What an amazing game 5. Oh my god. It sucks that that one of those players had to go out. The fact that we were watching a losers bracket match, the play here is so incredible, Isaiah. I'm speechless.
Oh my goodness, the way that Fame was putting Base in situations where she was forced to use her bar all
Yeah.
the time to make it so that at the very least she was starved for meter
Yes.
if he couldn't make a proper situation
Yeah.
happen, right? That ended up making proper situations happen because eventually you just run out of bar.
Yeah.
You can't push block, right? That was Fame's game plan for a while. There was a couple of issues though when it came to the fact that Base just started blocking damn near everything, right?
I mean, what are you going to do if the guy just blocks all your mix-ups?
Bloqueó todo.
Guess I'll die. Or I'll check out these ads. Stay tuned here for CEOtaku 2019 BB Tag. We got more action after this.
Don't go anywhere.
Ok, nos veamos en un momento.
夜は髪を増し真なる姿にさらけ出す。
リッターシルトの名にかけて敗北は許されないのでね。無駄な争いは避けたいのだが、降りかかる火の粉は払わせてもらう。全これで終わり。最大の王受けてみるといい。呼吸とすフィールダウンフォール。これで分かっただろ。
アンダーナイトインバースエクセレイトクレア。うつろの夜の物語は綴られていく。
Ok, en un momento seguimos con Witaku, tomando el peso.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to CEOtaku 2019. We are here with BB Tag, Top 8, and I'm Brett, joined here by
the Ebonic Plague.
Oh, yeah.
And so, guys, you know, we needed a little bit of a cool down from that last set.
No, we really did. We actually did.
My heart is having palpitations, but unfortunately that's going to come back because we are moving on to the winners finals, which is going to be Tempest Romeo versus Crescent Esports Shinku Hunter.
This is just such a beautiful bracket, honestly. All these matches so far have been such a treat to watch. And, you know, we were talking before about how whether this was going to be a wash or just the best match ever.
It goes one of two ways, Brett. Somebody just demolishes the other completely, or it's the best set of all time.
And we're just going to lose our minds.
I feel like I'm going to lose my mind, Brett. I just have a feeling.
It's not the if, but the when, right? All right, here we go. Game 1.
There it is. So, Tempest Romeo known for some of the most impressive knockdown ability in the game, but Shinku having a very similar quality.
Confirm off of last hit 6P, wasting no time.
Easy, yeah. Looking for the burst too, you see that? Look, trying to keep it burst safe.
Uf.
So how does Shinku deal with this, right? Oh, overhead, there's the burst that trying to active switch to save himself, but unfortunately no dice, right?
Regardless, still Tempest Romeo.
Coming in.
I was about to say off to a great start, but he's not done. He's not done.
He's definitely
Conversion
not done.
in the corner.
No. Big drop right there. This could give Shinku a chance. He gets a hit. There's a
cross
5 What a conversion.
Okay.
Tempest Romeo. He's in danger now. Shinku looking for a gets a throw.
Yeah, gonna go straight into super. This should kill Narukami, actually.
Yeah, with the DHC.
And that's a great way to start it. Tempest Romeo's team synergy is usually the strongest, right? Sure, his solo characters are absolutely no slouch, but definitely where this man becomes the strongest is when he has both.
He finds the hit there.
Okay, knockdown in the corner here. What do you do, Shinku?
Okay, yep. Waiting on the 7.
No toquen
2B
nada.
was reading.
You thought!
Yeah, you thought.
You thought! Gonna get as much damage as he can with the active switch here. No, but drop, unfortunately, for Shinku. Okay, Tempest will take that to the bank.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Everyone's gonna play until they get punched in the face.
It's scary. You can't really call Yang right now. You might lose Yang if you call her.
Aizanego, he goes for the commander, but he was already jumping, and nice from Shinku to be able to get the punish on the other side. Safe jump setup.
Salto,
this is going to get wasted. All of that resistance plays time. Here we go. Safe jump.
Nice block on the overhead, though, but do you block the second? He blocks the second.
Fade to DP, but only a fireball hit. Tempest Romeo is still in there.
Yeah, there's another active switch right there from Shinku.
Catches him air.
This should be it without issue.
Adiós. ¿Dónde está en primer round? 5.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, just to clean up. Keeping it simple.
Right into Unreluctant Fire in the first game. Going to Shinku on him. And we cannot forget the fact that this matchup is the only matchup that Shinku has lost in recent time that I can think of.
There is history behind this matchup.
That's right, yeah. Tempest Romeo, pretty much one of the only people to knock down the Evo champ, to take him out.
Okay, here we go. Game 2.
And
this time, yeah, Shinku is going in. Smells the fear. But Tempest Romeo playing clean, in control here, gets that corner knocked out.
Yeah, you know, but there's the 5B. I like that, but then there's DP on the reaction, keeping him in the corner. 4P comes out, backs off, right? Doesn't want to deal with that situation. Meets Ruby, actually beats Ruby air to air.
Sky, where are you going?
That is very rare for someone to do delayed air dash. Tempest looking to give big knockdown plays right here.
Tanto daño Shinku que se ve mal.
Yeah, but can you block forward?
Ruby tiene mucho daño.
Oh no,
casi no le ha hecho nada.
Here comes Wall.
He was looking for the burst right there. That's why he didn't combo afterwards. Because you can combo off that very easily.
Nice. So Yang, 4P.
Buena confirmación.
It's a huge pickup right there for Shinku because it puts life totals up round even. Obviously, Narukami has a bit more health left.
Okay.
What a perfect
the burst on the active switch.
Okay.
Oh wow, Void Sandwich catches Wall.
That's gonna punish that, and I wonder. Okay,
no, yeah, he knows it's not gonna kill. He's gonna keep his meter.
Not gonna only keep his meter right, but he gets the health back for Wall. Runs into the fireball.
Nice, a disengage here from Tempest.
Yeah, I like that. He's getting all that health back, right? He's. Remember we talked about earlier the fact that he'll sit full screen to get his resources.
Right, exactly. Oh no, looking for the jump, but just too high. Can't catch Ruby.
Luckily, Wall didn't die there for him, but Shinku wants to kill that Wall, right?
Yeah, you can definitely feel the pressure here from Tempest to try and close this out because now he's forced to actually, hard tag out Wall. He's been calling Wall though, despite Wall being that low. It's really a sign.
I cannot believe he's been finding times to do so safely.
Yeah,
it's pretty amazing actually. Wow, what navigation! He actually threaded the needle. Cross combo. He had to save Wall right there, right?
Ok.
Activate CC
que la ventaja que tenía ya la está perdiendo.
Yeah, can't burst it.
Y Narukami creo que está muerto.
Alright, 3K after this.
Yeah.
It might kill.
It's hard to say. Yes.
God damn.
Damage.
Resonance is going to negate the big mix-up, but he's got one more,
No,
right? Say, oh!
the mix-up.
Wald is so tall. I think he's alive, but Pixel.
Yeah,
Coral.
Wald will
a little
live
more.
here. Still can regenerate some health.
Gotta watch out for an Eisenagel,
Yeah.
right? Because that could just lead into disaster, but table for one.
Ok. Se
2-0
murió.
right
2-0.
now, Shinku.
I mean, it was really
Chico
tough
normalmente
for
había perdido en
Tempest
esto
to
contra
play
Tempest
once
en
Wald
esta-
got that
en
low.
esta
Again,
pelea,
I'm so
pero-
impressed that he was able to, despite that sliver of health of Wald, find the right places
Pero
to call.
aparentemente
Use a lot of cross combo to keep him safe,
comprándolo.
but still, like, definitely not really being forced to just play solo, which I think was Shinku's plan, right? Just try and choke out Wald and just try and, slow play, push to the advantage.
Yeah, I mean, he did get a lot of value, the most bang for his buck with
Yeah.
that Wald health regen, but the thing is because he was forced to regen Wald's health,
Yeah.
it negated a lot of options that he would normally have, right? He was
Exactly.
forced to play defensively.
Yeah. And we definitely know that things just are always going Tempest's way once he actually has his turn, once he gets the one hit and the knockdown.
Able to jump past it with the 2B hits.
Wow.
There's a happy birthday.
Ok.
Gonna get as much damage on him as he can, but okay, Narukami actually falls out. That's really lucky for
Lots
for
of overhead,
Tempest.
but too far.
Drops the combo.
Might
Okay.
That's gonna
burst.
allow him to punish the burst as well.
Burst.
Here we go. Looking
Fue-
really good for Shinku right now.
Un trampa, fue un trampa.
Back to switch.
And that's a free punish and should be a dead Wald, I think. Yeah,
See
he's
it
trying
here.
to get his cross gauge back so he can get
Yep.
the cross combo version of the
There we
super.
go. Yeah, for the damage. Yep, and that will clean up Wald.
I cannot believe that didn't stop the combo. I mean, the combo timer didn't stop that combo. That was so long.
Oh,
5C!
Right, sí.
I didn't block it.
I wonder if he meant for that.
Okay, nice. Tempest saves himself. But Solo Narukami gets the DP.
Yeah, one of the better DPs in the game for sure. Nice 2B. That's one of the better 2Bs in the game for
Yeah.
sure. Until they put 2B in the game.
Tempest might be forced to pop this Resonance plays here. We'll see.
Is he
Not
dead?
quite enough meter.
Oh,
No, just barely not. Just barely
didn't
not.
miss.
Yeah.
For a
Faltaba
second
un
there, I thought he
poquito.
was legitimately going to build it.
Okay,
Próximo.
sees the 5C.
Oh, and there it is,
Se murió.
the 4P from Yang.
I mean, you were right. It ended up being
3-0.
Yeah,
Entonces,
3-0.
para la siguiente
pretty
pelea.
clean stuff from Shinku. Again, showing why he is the Evo champ and, looking primed and ready for Arc World Tour.
That's right, yeah. Shinku played that beautifully. I mean, what's really interesting about the fact that he did win that
Yeah.
was normally when you see Shinku win, he gets knocked down, he does backdash Ruby 4P, and
Right.
then the opponent just fails to defend, right?
Right.
We see that a ton in a lot of Shinku Hunters matches.
Yeah.
But
Por
where
lo,
that was,
por lo visto,
there was
Shinko se ve
very few knockdown
bastante
situations that Tempest didn't get out of, that he didn't find a
convincente
way to,
este
like,
torneo.
get away from, right?
Right.
He still ended up taking it due to superior scramble.
Yeah.
Right? He maximized every single possible hit. I feel like the only time that he didn't get a full confirm off of something was when he was doing Yang JC
Yeah,
and the opponent went to the other side.
Yeah.
Which is something Yang literally cannot combo
Yeah.
off of. It is actually just in the game where you cannot combo off that. It's unfortunate, but regardless, Shinku still made all those situations work.
He is in such prime condition right now. I'm really looking forward to whoever he ends up having to fight in Grand Finals. And we're going to actually be seeing who it's going to be here in this next upcoming match.
Well, I mean,
who's going to be fighting?
it's going to be who's fighting
Yeah,
losers finals,
yes,
Tempest Romeo,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
so-
we're going to have Kaoruko versus Base.
How do you think that's going to go?
Well, it's the run back.
It is.
Base
I didn't actually get to
lost.
see it, though.
Base lost.
That
to
happened
Kaoruko.
in top 24, right?
Top 24, that's right.
So were you able to watch that?
I did watch it, but I'm trying to remember the set count.
Mhm.
I think it might have been 3-1
Okay.
Kaoruko's favor. But, like, the two of the matches were very, very close that
Yeah.
Kaoruko won. And then there was one that it was just like a steamroll.
Right.
That Kaoruko, like, closed out the set kind of deal. Now, the way we saw Base play in her last set, I
Yeah.
feel like she's probably feeling the morale boost back again, and she could make the comeback.
Yeah.
Mitsuru Yuzuria, obviously a very difficult team to fight in a lot of regards. And in fact, Mitsuru is probably Nine's worst matchup,
Right.
so it can be really hard to move around, right? That's why Merkava's there.
Yeah.
Although I think Mitsuru beats Merkava too. So it's,
I mean, we've definitely been seeing that a lot so far in this top 8. Mitsuru's definitely been causing the Merkava's problems.
Yeah,
So.
you know, she can meet them at
Yeah,
the top
with
of the screen.
We've seen time and time again, you know, Merkava just trying to fly atop and then, you know, just jump is magically like it's actually this. Like,
But you know, we have to talk about the way Karuko, like how well he was playing against like
Yeah.
Tactile and stuff like that.
yeah.
If he is able to get even a modicum of offensive pressure, it may just be a bit much for base. I understand that like in her last set, she defended everything at the very last second
Yeah.
against Fame, but can you toggle that all the time?
If I was her, I would be completely exhausted. That being the final game of that set too, so she's got to walk away from that win, but then just sit down and try and regain as much composure, you know, regain as much of the energy as possible going into that match. Now both players have had a while, a bit of a break while we play out the winners finals. So,
mental cool down.
Yeah.
You know.
So it's gonna be really interesting seeing who's been able to capitalize on that break more.
And I mean, if base has maybe made some adaptations since the winter set, I wonder if it's a possibility to see Karuko's Aurier instead. You know, like maybe he'll like, all right, so I see the adjustments you make, so that means Aurier is a better pick for this kind of deal.
Sure,
you know, that could come up, right? And I don't know if I've seen base versus Karuko's Aurier since. I don't even remember if they played it combo breaker, actually.
I'm interested in seeing if that's on the table, playing the Aurier team, if he's going to start with it or not, because he did start with it, right, against
Tactile, right?
Yeah.
It was Tactile. So, I mean, it could be a possibility for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I got to be honest, like, regardless of which team he picks, though, he's definitely shown a lot of strength in either of them. And you know, normally you're like, oh, but, you know, you've been playing mostly this team, so, you know, your counter pick's kind of cold right now.
Yeah.
It did not seem to be the case.
No, absolutely not. He definitely came prepared with those teams. It's not just a last minute, you know, pick. No.
No.
I mean, all these players seem completely ready. You know, Fame also, you know, no problem just transitioning with both of his teams, and no one who's swapped teams so far. Tactile too, right?
Yeah, Tactile.
It's been looking really good. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I think at first we have to figure out which set of characters Karuko's going to play in this set.
Okay. Yeah.
We know what base is going to play.
Right.
That is
absolutely.
not a mystery.
Yeah.
Unless she randomly brings back out the Mika Carmine, but I just
would
don't
be
see
hype
it.
I would be very hype if we saw that.
I don't really see it because it's.
No, I mean, why? Like, there's not much of a reason, right? I mean,
I don't think Mitsuru Yuzuri has a bad matchup, so it's like, why would you?
No, yeah, base definitely feeling comfortable with the team pick. Karuko, you know, able to at least have a larger headspace to think about how to tackle the team, knowing what his opponent is going to be playing. But yeah, we'll really have to see whether there's going to be a team swap at all. Maybe it's just going to be, you know, Merkava 9. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm expecting Merkava 9.
Yeah.
Despite the fact of, like, you know, what I said about Mitsuru being able to beat those two characters fairly cleanly. It's a team game, right? So individual matchups only come up when there's two individual characters. Team round starts, everything is different, right?
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that really has to be looked out for. And Karuko gets a ton of damage off of having 9 with Merkava on the team, right? 9 already has a lot of reward by herself when she does solo combos, right? Normally that's just huge for her. But when you have Merkava, to be able to then not extend it, but to turn it into a setup after you've gotten as much damage and as much corner carry as she has, the reward increases exponentially.
I'm just excited to see how all this plays out. We can talk about theory, you know, for days, but we're going to see, you know, in actual tournament, who has come prepared here in game 1. We got base versus Karuko.
And again,
yeah,
it's BB tag, so I mean, game 1 could just be like a random launch, like somebody gets happy birthday or something like that, right?
Right.
Or
I mean, there's just, you know, even not talking about team comp, there's just still so much to talk about.
There's a ton
between
of
these
different
players, you know, here at the stage, and it is going to be Merkava 9 with the Halloween colors.
And he's starting Merkava.
Yeah.
I think that's important to note. So if you're a 9 player and you have an assist as strong as Mitsuru 6P, or I mean Yuzuri 6P, you would start 9, right? Because she has the ability to fight Mitsuru around start, if that's the case. But he does not. So he starts Merkava to get the mobility. The problem is look at how Base is playing it, right?
Yeah,
Seeding him
jailed here by
every
jumping. Oh,
end.
the DP ender whiffs.
He even
and
tried to
converts.
Wow, he's gonna
Wow.
be able to convert fully.
Yeah, he just called. I can't believe he was smart enough to actually just call 9 there and get the grab active switch.
Yeah, was able to unblockable right afterwards. This is a grip of damage. I think it's gonna be close. A pixel? Got
A pixel.
was looking, okay, so Haruko right there was looking for Base to jump back in fear, right? Because the character was about to die. That was not what was going to happen.
Yeah, and actually, that mistake is going to cost Haruko quite a lot here.
In fact, it's going to cost him a full character.
Yeah. I mean, look at these health bars right now.
This battle's won.
All right. 9 coming in. You know, Haruko really wants to try and pressure as much as possible while Mitsu is vulnerable, but I'm not sure if Base is going to let him.
Yeah, Haruko wants to get as much reward as possible before activating Resonance plays, right? You know, because obviously he's got full health right now, so activating Resonance would only gain him meter. That's a good hit! But it's just a little too far to convert off of, I think. Nice reverse beat on the normals there.
Base bringing in Mitsu.
Yeah, trying to catch the regular chain.
Nice. Right? No, Base one step ahead though, knowing not just immediately hard tag. There's the burst.
And they have similar life totals now, so this actually could turn around for Base very quickly, depending on how Haruko gets a hit, or if he gets a hit.
Oh!
And he got one!
Yep. No burst. It's a dead Mitsu. Here we go.
Oh, got the 4A. Big damage here. He's got full spell gauge. This should kill. Doesn't even need the super. See, we talked about the way 9 gets a reward off of stray hits, right?
It's crazy.
So much damage, full corner carry regardless of where you're at on the screen. And first game.
Yeah, I mean, talk about collected there. Able to, you know, he had the game almost, you know, with a really early character kill, unfortunately unable to kill and letting Base escape and then losing his character off of like the most unfortunate drop, and yet still able to close out that round.
Well, you know, when you have Resonance available to yourself while you have full health, I feel like you have to have a good amount of confidence, right?
Yeah.
Because you're not going to die in the first 2 hits. Right. It's going to take maybe 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah. And especially playing a character like 9, I mean, again, his composure with that character.
I mean, yeah, it's the character that exists in both of his teams, right? So it's obviously the one that he plays very, very much so.
Right, gets the throw here.
Go for the loop. Give him the hands.
Okay. Not quite covering the 4-tech. Base will get out.
Oh, the 4P helping out Base right there. But the thing is, you know, her Mitsuru still, is beating life. So she smelled that, got the character out. That could have been pretty bad.
Oh. Trying to read push block 5C, but not quite. Base still trying to make something happen, just diving in there, catching with the JBBB. Oh!
And there was the sandwich mix-up. No cross combo required.
We're going in yet again here with Merkava.
Oh
my God! Are you serious?
Wow! Not only was Base ready with the anti-air, but the fact that Haruko blocked it up until he got hit low was amazing. He blocked that mix-up too? The defense from Haruko.
It's really back and forth in this game here. Haruko.
Oh no.
Base trying to chase in the air, not quite. There it is.
Excellent air to air. And yeah, so Base recognized that the DP was not going to hit there, right? Oh, 4P, it's happy birthday! Gonna get as much damage on this 9 as possible, right?
Yeah. And incoming.
Okay.
But
there's one more. Oh, faked it.
Haruko in resonance, but you know, gets nice.
That's
really
a
good shot
Mitsuru.
here yet again for Haruko.
Sets the timer on Base.
Yeah.
This is where he was last time. If she whiffs anything full screen, she could die for it.
Yeah, I mean, what's Base's plan here? Just gotta chill.
Got the hit so good. Oh,
Base
Base
the
in the throw. Gonna go right
Go
into
straight
Astral and finish it off.
Nice. And Base tying it up 1-1. Really tense games. I mean, both players, you know, playing so collected right now. I can't believe Haruko was still able to also snipe with that super. Bringing it back, I thought Base was just going to be able to, you know, disengage, control after bringing it down to one character, but Haruko, time and time again.
It was looking super, super good for him once he got that kill on Mitsuru.
Yeah.
Right? Like, but Base kept the composure despite the fact that the clock was on herself.
Exactly.
And made the comeback.
Yeah, not allowing the presence of that clock to really control too much of the mental state. Here we go, game 3.
It's a real close set so far, and oh, there's the 4P.
Nice.
That's gonna give Karuko a great start. Interesting. I wonder if that was like setup related,
I'm not sure, yeah.
or if that was legitimately just a technical flub.
More pressure here from Base.
Yeah, doesn't want to deal with the 50-50, so he push blocks the mirror. I
Right.
do love the way how he's playing around the coup draw.
Wow, the clash with Yuzu 6P.
Blocks the instant overhead as well.
Comes Merkava again.
Oh, and Base gets clipped here. Karuko, was he looking for a burst there? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
But
Well, Karko gets a really solid hit here. There's the burst. Oh no, too
he tried to
early.
defeat the burst, but yeah, you're right. Too early on the call. And now he's forced to block the situation here.
Base trying to run it back here. Knocked down, yeah, hits him low. There's a burst and a punish.
Yeah. Karuko was pretty much forced to burst there, right?
Yeah.
Because that character would have
double
died.
super.
I'm going for the hard stuff. I see you.
All right.
That should be a dead Merkava.
Yep. Again, familiar sight here. Solo 9 coming out from Karko, trying to make this run back 1v2. Let's see if he can do it. He does have Resonance Blades on deck, trying to snipe something.
It's been solo 9 every time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you gotta watch those hands.
Oh!
Got that confirmed. Yeah, but that combo does not work on most female characters.
Trying to get a conversion.
The thing about that combo is since it doesn't work on most female characters, unfortunately you were forced to use it because she had already 5 beat as an
I think
anti.
this should be it. Yeah, definitely it, as long as no one occurs
Anymore.
anymore.
Out of my sight. 2-1 right now.
I have to just stop talking as soon as I see it coming. All right. How do you think Karko's feeling right now? It seems like no character swap.
He's very stoic, honestly.
Yeah.
Like he definitely has kept a lot of composure regardless of that last game. And I mean, obviously he's been playing BB Tag, so he understands games can just go awry quickly, right?
Absolutely.
That just happens. I'm grateful to have your I'm grateful to have your
Yeah, it was sick.
Yeah. Okay. Possible game-winning point for Base.
Yeah, the disengage from both players here, but Base, the first one to really dive in deep.
Yeah, you know, she disengages at round start and then immediately runs back forward, catching Karuko, right?
That's been working out really well for her overall in this tournament, actually. We've seen a lot of that against various opponents.
Yeah. Okay. Backs off right there. There's the JA. Yeah, that was going to be a full conversion, so she tried to go for the most damaging one. Dodges the coup draw. The glide actually hits, but no full conversion, unfortunately, for Karuko.
Okay, wow, the autocorrect.
Excellent presence of mind to go on the offensive when Base is just jumping over him, right?
Yep.
Ooh, wow, faking the active switch setup right there, but incredibly Base did not bite it. And a good burst point right there. Normally you should never burst Yuzuria's sweep, right? Because it's always going to leave in her anti-air anti or normal.
Yeah.
But he waited long enough.
Good damage here for Base.
Yeah, it's the setup that matters. Right into super, and this should do it.
Yeah, no chance to burst here for Karko. Solo Merkava here.
Well, I mean, he's got a lot of health on this Merkava.
Yeah.
Resonance is coming out, and there's the active switch. So he's not going to die from this, but the setup is going to be scary, right?
Still one chance, more than one chance here for Karko.
Depending on the hit.
That is not going to be an, unfortunately. Base.
Oh, that was not the enhanced version. Oh, my God. We can't download Dragon Ball. Oh, my God. Oh, there's the EX Fireball that's going to body the DP right here. This could very well be a dead Mitsuru as long as he hits it.
He drops it! Jump A! From Base, so ready for that drop. Because actually, you know, you don't usually see that kind of tech button to punish, but Base was so ready for it. It's such an unfortunate drop for Karko. Primed it ready to try and run that comeback.
Yeah, that was really, really unfortunate right there. He definitely had the character, and I mean, Base's reaction to that happening, like you're talking about, is specifically indicative of one of the best rules for when you play fighting games. Don't stop looking at the screen.
Yeah.
Always look at the screen.
Always look at the screen.
Even if you think you're dead, wait. You might not be dead. Be prepared. And she was.
She absolutely was.
It's so unfortunate that Karuko didn't get his super.
Yeah.
But he is going to be taking, I believe, 4th place
Fourth
here.
place.
So
Some great stuff from Karko. And now BaSe is going to be jumping in with Tempest Romeo here for Losers Finals.
Oh, yeah. We talked about this matchup a little bit before,
We did,
right?
we
So
did.
BaSe and Tempest, they talk about how their sets go very, very evenly. 10-9 was the last time they had a set, you know, and that seems to happen quite often, right?
Yeah.
So I have no doubt that we may be seeing it again.
Yeah. In other words, you guys are in for an incredible match coming up here.
At least I hope so. I don't want to be a liar. Although I am a known liar.
I find that you've been fairly accurate about what we call not prophecies so far from you in this top 8, so
Yeah, well,
I think you'll be fine.
actually, you know, now that I think about it, the prophecy that I knew of for Fame versus BaSe was specifically based on Narukami Jin. It was not based on having on Hakumen Merkava.
You're right. No, you're absolutely right.
So I guess, you know, I get to keep my ratio of being correct. I'm trying to save my ass here, Brett. But yeah, no, but for real though. So the only other team that Tempest Romeo would play in this situation would be Naoto Batista. However, I don't think he would play it versus these characters. The only time he wants to play that team is versus big bodies. Right? Because that's just a super hard matchup. Their health values don't matter. They can't get in on those two characters, right? So he's going to be picking Narukami Wall. Again, I played Tempest in this matchup. He very much knows what he's doing with these two characters versus this team.
No, just the level of play from both these players here. So incredible. A lot of eyes here in this top 3 now.
Yeah, and BaSe is currently warmed up though. You gotta remember that too. She had just gone through her couple of sets.
And she was looking very clean.
You know, maybe like 1 or 2 mishaps, but like not very many.
Yeah. But you know, same can be said about Tempest overall in this top 8. I've just been loving watching him play it.
Yeah, absolutely. He's done such a good job.
Go.
So there we go. Gonna try and negate cross combo, but
rock
not able
doesn't
to
help.
do it. Well,
While just sitting there staring.
There's the DP to be able to get out, and you know that worked out a little bit better for BaSe because she kept the full cross gauge, in my opinion. Sends her through to try and catch the jump back.
That's huge, and
happy birthday! Wall's coming
Wall.
in. This is going to be a grip of damage on Mitsuru and probably even a kill. No super.
Gets that hit and the DP.
So
out of the
smart.
corner though.
Recognizing the possibility of burst going to the DP.
BaSe gonna need to try and find a way to disengage. Actually gets the hit with elbow.
Yeah, that was a punish on the 2B there.
And a great start for BaSe to try and get out of this deficit, but
That's
no.
gonna kill Mitsuru.
Tempest says no chance for you to breathe here. Hold this.
Grab active switch.
Yeah.
No?
All the same sides.
Ah, there it is. Aizen
Yeah.
Nego.
The stare down. BaSe regenerating most of her health here now, but a long road ahead of her.
Yeah, the thing is, Tempest Romeo is trying to regenerate that cross gauge.
Yep. I mean, you see it just going up now. Calls. Active switch overhead.
That's a grip of damage. Probably death, I would assume, given that he has 5 bars.
Yeah.
But you know, it's not past it to mess a combo up, I guess. So I don't want to call it. But yeah, she's dead.
Yeah.
She's dead.
All right.
Is that really necessary, Wall?
She's already dead.
She's already dead! First game, Tempest Romeo.
And a pretty solid game here from Tempest.
Yeah, that was definitely solid is the right word for sure.
Yeah. I think that's the kind of round you want to play actually as your first game. Like, okay, everything's working. All my strategies, all my executions seem on point here. Let's go into game 2. Here we go.
Yeah, it didn't seem like he dropped a lot. You're definitely right about the execution, right? Okay. Yeah. I'll hold you. Come near me. I want you to do, call your assists so I can body it. No punish on the Aizen Nego there. Just active change to be able to, oh, what a bait, but no. Okay, still get the hit, and then no full conversion off the counter hit.
And this walled 5P just causing so much havoc time and time again.
Was looking for a DP right there.
Yeah,
so
BaSe ready that time though.
She's going to get offensive momentum here, but yeah.
Pokes
so
out
when
the Marin
I
Karen.
played Tempest, he was always ready for 2A Marin Karen. He never once missed a 5A to beat it.
It's crazy. Yeah, just beating any defensive option.
What?
No,
and then she gets the punish. She's going to be able to active switch out of this. One,
This might just be a
two.
dead Narukami here with super.
Yeah, right into myriad arrows. Here's the. Let's go, Ayame. That's it. This battle's won. Oh, I love the 2A right there. And then the tech
I
on the
cannot
throw.
believe it.
Oh my god.
Oh!
What a command grab right there from Tempest. He's
Tempest
got
Romeo,
so
he
much
actually
health.
gets the hit here.
And then,
Goes
yeah,
for
he
the
tried to go
reset.
for the reset, but CP'd.
Yeah, recoverable health, though. Not a big issue. He does have Resonance Place, too, so.
I mean, and he's got 20K of it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I mean, Tempest actually probably feeling pretty okay about this.
maybe
Gonna
not so much
survive.
after this knockdown,
Yeah.
though, because he's going to take a grip of damage, and then whatever she does here is going to be scary, right?
Lots
There's the
overhead, but oh no, he didn't. Wow, my eyes.
Brett, are you awake?
I swear. Okay,
There's the DP. Oh, wow.
that's a good situation.
That was a clean hit, too.
What's it gonna be?
Oh my god. He's staring there menacingly.
The patience from Tempest. Oh my.
Nice blocking. Okay. Not.
2A to
there's the
DP gets
though.
blocked.
This is a grip of damage. Not going to be a kill, though.
Yeah, Tempest. These
Yeah.
2As. Okay, there it is.
The 6B active switch right there. Really hard to deal with.
Tempest is 2As though.
Yeah, Tempest, man. The bar to get out of that setup earlier, that was actually too much for me. I was not ready for that. But 1-1 right now.
Yeah. I mean, man, that DP was unfortunate. It's 1-1, but in my head, Tempest still playing really clean. But obviously, big props to Base Day able to actually, get that game. Here we go.
Knockdown. It's regular
That's a
throw,
throw, but
yeah,
have to handle that 6P. Looking for a burst, I
but
guess.
there's a happy birthday.
Oh no.
That's what bases want.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta run your mix-up game, right? Here's the cross combo to be able to
Still
stay in
blocking.
there.
Okay, able to escape.
It was a cross-up. It's a free
Yeah, wow, big hit here.
conversion. Not enough meter to be able to finish it off, though.
Oh, really?
Arrow unblockable DP. It's one of the fastest, right? Oh,
Yeah,
instant
it's
overhead there
JA.
with the JA. Command grab active switch.
Yeah.
This
big
pro
one.
hits so well.
Yep. And
Up. Okay, gonna cross slash
Extension.
ender. Oh no, okay, I see.
yeah, just swap out into wall. Let Narukami regenerate some health here.
Yeah, you're right. And he's got the active switch buff, so he's regenerating the health a lot faster
Yeah.
than it would normally. Yeah, he's not trying to overextend, right?
Oh,
Here's
okay.
the counter hit.
Here we go.
Oh, there's
It's
the
so slow that he was unable to safe jump it. Just press another button afterwards, I think, and still gotta hold this.
block in the high. There's the push block to try and get out. Switches over to Narukami because what's Waldstein's turn to get the health back, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, what a 5B!
Base is just so on point with these run-up delayed normals.
Yeah, he's super aggressive. Gonna get a safe jump off this. This is another knockdown where you get safe jump. But, it depends. Do you think, yeah?
Oh, there's a big
what a
2P!
2P! Incredible, walking up straight up on him.
The jump!
Yeah, it's important that she jumps there so that Tempest does not take the corner away from
Yeah.
her. Right? That way she doesn't get mixed up. The patience is very important here. She doesn't want to use a ton of bar, but she's willing to spend it to at least get on offensive momentum.
Yeah. Sliver of health here for base.
Oh, this could be a bad situation right there.
Nice
Got
jump
past
out.
it. Gotta watch
One
out.
more
It's
hit,
the
yes.
two-way. She was looking for command grab or regular throw or something. Tries to jump
Yeah.
out. It's 2-1 now.
You have a smile there. Yeah, no, Tempest, he's feeling it.
He's got to feel himself. When they have the close sets like that, like
Right.
it's been talked
Yeah.
about, then you need to take every single game.
Right. When you're with that history of back-to-back, back and forth, the fact that Tempest is actually pulling ahead here must be really great for him and his motivation.
And there's that
DPs.
Yeah, that was another thing where when I played him in my set, he was ready for almost every single time.
Yeah, nice. Just the mix-up.
And he kept it first safe as well into the knockdown. In the corner. Look at how much damage that was.
Tough situation here for
Okay,
base.
good backdash though. Got out of the command grab active switch situation. Blocks the Raging Lion.
Oh, wow, and
counter
full
hit.
conversion. There might be a burst, but no. He's going to have to hold this.
Nice block on the overhead here, but he's kind of blocked the rest of it. That's a situation you
Romeo's
can't
pressure.
push block normally, yeah. Look at how much bar he got pace to use. That was 3 full bar just to get out of that situation, right? Oh, make it count.
All right, base's turn here. As in the
Zio.
corner, but Zio, yep, protecting Yuzu, but still going to eat a lot of damage on Mitsu.
Yeah, good reaction.
In a
Is
similar
she gonna
situation,
jump
yep, again.
Yep. And this time she has Mitsuru's JA, so that means she can actually contest it even.
Yeah.
Oh, got clipped. Oh, that's so unfortunate for her. Cross,
Yeah, the burst, protecting from the super. Oh, no!
That was max distance. Okay, cross slash knockdown. Here we go, base. What's your defense like?
Just challenges!
All right, yeah, I mean, if you go for empty jump low, then you can actually press buttons there. And arrows. Wants to kill off Narukami if possible. Let's see it. Is he dead or is he alive? There it is.
All right.
Payoff that.
Ace making this battle rough here for Tempest. Oh.
Air unblockable DP. Actually, he's in the life lead right now.
Yeah.
Oh, caught her jumping.
Tempest, yes, potentially close it
That's
down.
the throw. That's it. Astro. There it is. And Tempest taking it 3-1 over base. Destroying the earth.
Crazy. Tempest Romeo.
It's such a scary situation when you're forced to resonance when your opponent's in your face.
Yeah.
Especially when it's a grappler, right?
Difícil,
Because
es
normally with
difícil
other
eso,
opponents,
ese tipo de
you're worried
situaciones.
about regular throw, which is techable, or high-low.
Right.
When it's a grappler, there's more options on the table, and one that is not a techable option.
Yeah.
And that's what Tempest Romeo ended up going for. Caught her exactly out of resonance timing and was able to close it out.
A great play from Tempest Romeo. Really excited to watch him jump straight into this grand finals versus Shinku.
Gonna get his run back.
Aquí vamos.
Excited for this, and he's looking excited too. He's been like, he's
Run back
really pumping himself up
y
here.
Grand Finals.
He's got the blood
Yeah,
flowing,
no, I
man.
mean-
Like,
He played so well in losers finals.
oh, he's gonna have to bring that exact heat
Yeah,
to
absolutely.
Shinku because quite honestly, I have to be completely honest, Brad. He got washed.
He did. I mean, you had the prediction. Even Tempest himself,
Like, I
he's listening
can't-
to us nodding. He's
I
like,
gotta be
yeah,
honest. Like,
I got washed, but
it's
you
rude,
know,
maybe. It's rude, maybe, but
no, it's not rude though, man. It's the storyline.
it's the story. Yeah, you know, you gotta come back. You gotta rise from the ashes of hell, right?
Exactly. You need the power up. It's how it's got to be.
Yeah, definitely main character power up for sure. I mean, he's playing Narukami, but
I
there's
know,
also
but
a main
speaking of-
character in Shinku's Ruby.
Oh man, I just can't wait. How do you think the the adjustments are gonna play out here? Because like I said, this is the run back. So what do you think Tempest has got to do here?
So the problem with adjustments specifically is I can't tangibly see which adjustments can be made until we get into the match.
Right.
For the reason of Mitsuru Yuzuri is a much different functioning team than Yang Ruby, right? So what Tempest performed against base could be completely different against what he wants to perform against Shinku, right? So a lot of the things that I remember, because honestly I'm starting to forget what happened exactly in Winners Finals because there's just been so much crazy things happening. A lot of the things that I remember were that for once in Tempest's life, he did not convert off of every single hit he got.
Right.
So, I mean, I think that's going to be pretty
Cierto.
important. But here we go. Grand Finals.
Las confirmaciones
Final
de Tempest
match
no
here of
estaban
CEOtaku.
dando en todo el momento.
Hey, that similar Vortex situation, but
Oh my god, and the counter hit launched because it was 5 BB. That's a launching normal,
Yeah.
right? So,
Lo siguió y luego se le dio la vuelta.
oh,
that is one of the
Young.
best possible answers, and that's one of the reasons why Narukami is so strong against a lot of different options.
always try that Zio dive.
I love that right there. So when he gets a hit on block, he doesn't jump cancel it or anything to follow the character. He just sits there and he waits for you to press a button just like that. I think that's a great adjustment. Just gonna back off, try and let Narukami get some health back possibly.
Yeah.
Ok.
Here we
Yang
go.
y Ruby
Cross
van por la
combo, full
mitad.
screen.
That was a good 2B right there. Semblance is activated for Shinku. Oh, wow, what a 2B right there. Is that gonna kill with a EX? No.
Oh,
No.
able to hard tag out into Ruby.
This is gonna be very scary though because Shinku doesn't have a lot of life to work with. He can't gamble too much.
Stare down here, just waiting to regenerate maybe. No, hard tag, active switch, into wall, get that 5C.
Gets a good chunk of bar, too.
Yeah.
Only an excellent, so it's not a full chunk of bar, but it's a good amount.
Here we go, yet
se
again.
quita.
As soon as Tempest
es un
gets
difícil
that full
ahorita.
cross gauge, immediately uses it here, baiting the attack. You saw time and time again, looking
Muy
for it this
bueno.
time, he succeeds.
Oh, Wald actually helping out. So if Shinku had done 5BB there, it would have hit Wald, but that's hindsight, right? He wasn't ready for that. Wow, the unblockable catch on the JC. This is how it starts, Brad.
Here we go.
This can snowball very, very hard.
Yeah.
Oh, the DP killed Ruby and almost
Into the
killed
corner,
Yang.
just 2 A's of Shinku.
That is one of the, that is actually the farthest reaching horizontal DP.
Yeah.
So the fact that it killed Ruby, I think it
En
killed
alrededor
Yang.
Tempest.
Yeah.
It killed one of the characters.
Yeah,
and then almost killed the next one.
Yeah, Shinku definitely, normally the active switch setup is safe against that kind of DP, but not Walds.
Yeah, Wald just goes far. Game number 2 here.
So one thing I want to highlight is throughout this
Okay,
set
ahora
so
sí.
far, it's been a lot of teching the Narukami 5B
Around.
Wald 6B setup of the throw. And then normally, since
Push,
even after the
flash.
throw, you can just challenge with Narukami after getting your throw tech, and then Wald comes in with 6B. But because Yang actually has an armored 5B, he's actually just swinging with 5B after taking the throw and hitting Narukami.
Yeah.
That's been a setup that, a lot of times Romy has been using, but Shingo's really ready to challenge it here. It's been after working out a lot for him. And while I've been speaking,
Tempest, yeah. I mean, they took out a lot of Yang's health, and Tempest is pretty far ahead right now. But, oh, well, I may have spoke a little soon, because now he's in Blockstein.
more pressure.
Oh, the EX catching the back dash. But, however, he drops the combo, allowing
Lo
Shinku to
retrasó
tech
con
forward
el
with
EX
buttons
para
and punish.
poderle dar al backdash de Rui.
And here we go. Mid-screen now.
Nice block on the cross up there, but not that one. There's multiple. Right into the cash out, right? Very important to cash out in this game, in my opinion.
Trouble here for Tempest Romeo. Hard tags on Wake Up.
En
And it
Narukami está,
dodges the assist,
no le dan
and
que
it's
cambiarlo.
Ruby!
Y ahora Rui está sufriendo
Ruby
con Wild.
leading, but since he has Wald with full health right now, he's looking for
overhead. Here we go, though. One more chance. Yep. More mix-up.
Oh, that's gonna hit.
Yep.
That's gonna kill.
Yeah, Wild doesn't even need to spend the other bars. Here we go.
Nice block right there, but you got a couple
Wild
more
está en una
mix-ups to block.
mala
Yep.
situación.
There's the overhead. He
Nice.
might have made his way out. He did.
Oh,
he can
no!
finish that. That's free.
Muy bien.
Oh,
Takes him to the corner.
1, 2.
here we go. Just go straight for it. Wake Up Super here
I
from
like
Shinku.
I like the cojones on Shinku right there because he's got Yang
Wake
still
Up Super.
available.
Wake Up
I think it was a
Super.
good call.
Yeah.
Oh, armor's right through it. Super, super good from Shinku. And gets the corner back with the side switch.
Armadura, lo salvó.
Just we're trying to waste as much resonance as he can.
Yeah, I like that disengage, just trying to sniff at something out, blocks overhead. Almost caught, but not quite. And here's Semblance.
Oh my god, he hit both
Oh,
characters! It's now back into Tempest's favor.
God.
He gets the push block right there. There's the punishment.
Oh!
He punishes that right there. EX right into Burning Gold.
Rayos.
Oh, Tempest so upset about that.
Tempest.
You can't let that get to you, because if you
Estaba
let that get to you, it's gonna
estaba
change
cerca
the rest of the
Tempest,
set.
solo que lo botaste.
Get your composure back, Tempest.
Yeah.
You got a long set to go.
Yeah, I mean, if he gets the reset, it's going to be yet another 3 out of 5 here from the loser side. It'd be very, both mentally and physically draining.
Oh, but he catches him out of
No,
the command
I think
throw.
he's ready.
Okay, yeah, you
Buen
know what, you're
agarre.
right.
Buen agarre, buen
I
agarre.
mean, he just threw a command throw.
Oh, tried to 2B, but it was a little bit too early right there. Getting caught, forcing the burst for Tempest.
Yeah, Tempest, out of partner gauge. But,
Wow!
oh my god.
What excellent use of normals right there. So normally 2B is his anti-air, right? But it wouldn't have reached at that height.
All right, Tempest has gauge again. He tries to dive in, but gets his assist called out here for the fireball. And now, Shinku.
Unblockable. He jumped into it. Super
Catching the
cancel.
burst.
Look at how much damage this does.
Los
It's
comandos de agarre
unreal.
le están pegando mal ahí.
Ow. My god.
Damn near killed the character. Backdash
Sí,
4B
Narukami está
setup.
casi
He
muerto.
was looking for Zeo dying. Deep, he's gonna punish.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
gonna punish as well.
There's the burst.
Not a lot of health left, so he techs in Wald, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't believe that didn't
Okay.
punish as well.
It's going to happen here. Catches him in the air. Too high for conversion, though. And oh no.
Ruby,
Puede estar
pretty much the
muerto.
queen of conversions
No
in the
creo,
weirdest
pero
of spots.
Yeah.
To be able to kill Wald here.
tal vez.
He's probably mashing burst just in case, but
Yeah.
Oh!
He's
Y
alive.
sobrevivió.
What's the mix-up?
Blocks the high.
And switches Narc.
Y cambió Narukami.
Yeah, he has to
to
activate
save.
cross combo. There's no choice. So he's got to hold that button down,
Yeah.
keep walled
And
nice
while
and safe.
Wall's out, he's not regenerating mirror, but gets a hit, but no.
Oh my
Ok.
goodness, that was so
Yeah.
risky, and yet
Rui
he
está
still
casi
pulled it
muerta.
off.
Yeah, and now
Jan está aquí, pero no
Tempest
importa.
can actually, if he's able to stall this game, like he's
Ah,
going to be
claro que
generating a lot
importa,
of life with
porque
Wall, but you can see here, wasting
Wall
no
y
time to
Lucario
still
están
get
casi
Walled, and he
muertos.
wants to find a hit.
Yeah, the problem is he doesn't want to get stuck without the assist, right? Because that makes his options a lot less. But he does need to regain that
Nice.
health. Oh!
Saves
That
it.
was so smart!
Activó
What?
cross combo para poder hacer.
Oh my god,
Cross
he
slash.
can't save walled there if he burning gold, so. But the problem is, got the
There
instant
it
overhead,
is.
and that's going to kill Narukami. Yeah, full screen run up overhead.
Adios,
Resonance
Narukami.
activated as long
Yeah,
with cross
needs the
combo.
health here.
Oh, what a block right there from Tempest, though. He's able to make his way out, and he hits Yang. Okay,
Casi
good
mata
air
Yang.
right there.
Oh,
Hit
kills
both
Yang.
characters, not able to hit Ruby as well.
Hablando de casi
Here
matarla,
comes
está
Ruby, though.
muerta.
Wake up, Super.
Got it.
He blocks it. Make sure to block the whole thing. There
Okay.
it
There
is.
it is.
Listo.
Finishing it off right now.
Uno.
Tempest keeping composed, and it is 2-1.
3.
God.
So
Tempest.
much, so much closer. Brett.
It's actually godlike.
2-1. Solo
is
falta uno más para que
Turning out to
Tempest
be
haga
some amazing
reset.
stuff already. And still only 2-1.
He was so far behind in life, and
Yeah,
yet he made every situation work.
I mean, just the composure, playing defensively, and I think really baiting, inciting Shinku to kind of overplay his hand there. Again, that 4P cross combo call, seeing the Yang swing 5B, really capitalizing on, I think, Shinku just smelling blood there and trying to
Okay,
close that.
vamos con
Obviously, you
lo
feel
último.
pressure to Shinku. You don't want to just let him, hang back and regenerate all that life.
Yeah. Okay, so he's going to get the knockdown here. Oh, he took his burst, though. That's huge for Tempest. Sorry, and he mixed him up with the Raging Lion as well. He's
Okay,
gonna get another
Tempest
good
está cerca del
knockdown on
reset.
this one.
Wow.
Ruby
Okay,
está
is it a high?
sufriendo.
Safe jump.
Oh, it's
I
the
just
man
switched.
throw
That's not
active
going to.
switch.
Yep. Here we go.
And he's looking poised to reset
This
his
is looking
right
like a
here.
Tempest round
There's
right
a
now.
burning gold, but
Yep.
it's not going to punish. And oh my god, the punish.
Yep. Extension here.
Okay.
Just gonna, waste time against this Resonance play. Super, even more time.
And then cross slash
Incluso
right
más tiempo
after
se
it.
pierde
Much
para
as possible.
Resonance. Gracias a que está alargando
I think
demasiado el
Semper's will
combo.
occur though, right? I think.
Absolutely,
Yeah. So here we go.
Queda un
Sees it.
poquitico.
Not doing anything here. Wow. Goes for the 4A.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a lot of life to work with, right?
Yeah.
And the Raging
Okay.
Lion going over the 2A.
Eso fue
Resetting
arriesgado,
the
pero
bracket on that one read.
eso de
That
seguir
was
golpeando
really
a
strong.
Jan
Again,
después del
very-
Semblance.
That game was a Tempest game.
Fue arriesgado,
And yeah,
pero
in hindsight, especially, you're right. That
tiene
4A not
suficiente
only
vida
able
para
to
tomar
help,
ese
but
riesgo.
Shingyu's definitely been going for these like 2Bs in that situation, swinging stuff. So
Yeah. The
Really love
bravery
it.
is prevalent there solely due to the fact that he had so much to gain from just pressing buttons and very little to lose.
absolutely.
Risk, reward, a very important thing for you to always consider when you're playing. And that's the reason why Tempest, Shinku, and all these other players in top 8 are so strong. They understand risk-reward values like this.
Yeah. And after a slight stage music swap here, we're back after the reset.
This is it. Final
This
set
is it.
of PB Tag and CEOtaku. He's going to be able to get the cross up right there with the 4P. He was
for a
looking for the
burst.
burst, but no dice. And it's
Ok,
low.
ahora sí, estamos en el
Burst
último
comes
set.
out. Ow.
Oh, wow.
Muy bien.
And catches him with the 2A right there.
Tempest-
And yeah, threatening with walled, right? Because it's nice and safe. He doesn't
Tempest
have to
tiene
force
la-
anything if he
la-
doesn't want to. But same thing for Shinku, actually. Oh, what
Yeah.
a JC. Catching it.
Muy
him
buen
changing
JC.
the momentum.
Here we go.
Ok.
Nice block on the overhead.
Chico
though.
ese de
There's the
tomar el
sandwich
ritmo.
situation, and that's such a hard block.
I mean, I don't think we've seen it block ever.
Well, I mean, it's a high-low left-right.
Yeah.
50-50. Like 25 Z's, as the kids call it.
Uno.
Is that what they
Dos.
call it now?
No. There's the DP out for
DP.
Shinku.
And
I
gets the
like,
pressure.
okay,
Wow.
I really like that Shinku is just starting to throw caution to the wind. And
Yeah.
just he's like, you know what, this knockdown, it may be like stoppable, but I'm going to do whatever I can.
Yeah. I mean, regardless of whether it hits or not, we've been seeing the adjustments that Tempest is forced to really do some hard baits against these DPs.
Yeah.
Ok.
Okay. Zero assist trying to help out in that
Okay,
regard as well. The
Chico
5 is just a little bit too
intentando
scary
la
for Tempest to want to
ofensiva.
press buttons.
Gets
But he
the
did end up
burst.
getting that. He
Falló.
made it burst safe as well. You got to remember that.
Ah,
Side swap here. Oh, pedal dance. And then he's There's the brain cold.
Wow.
He had to take the risk though, right?
Okay.
Because what if he didn't DHC?
Yeah.
Ok, Tempest puede matar a
And, I
Jan
mean,
aquí.
now it's actually just ending up paying off for him.
No, no puede, perdón. No tiene barba.
Coming out, so he's going to try and jump out, but you can't really jump out. There's the
No,
active
too
switch.
far.
Yeah,
Okay,
but it
now
actually
comes
pushed
the
him
kid.
back when the Yang pushed back Narukami, making it so you couldn't punish that. GP plus assist, and there's the punch back. That's
Nice.
exactly
Shinku's
what
so
you gotta
ready.
do.
Ok,
So ready
ok,
is
ok.
Tempest as well with the anti-airs.
Antiaéreos por aquí y por allá junto con The Pain.
Walled.
Oh.
5P.
Adiós, Jan.
Yeah, trying to bait a DP or something. But Tempest, no dice.
Okay, he tried to use that 4P to like catch her jumping. Oh my god, he just does it to in his face and no
Ni
reaction
siquiera
from
un
Shingo. I mean,
comando
who's
de
ready
ni
for
nada.
that? The DP
The
comes
P.
out. Tempest is sitting pretty. He gets the
Let's do
2-way on the
it.
tech
Muy bien.
forward. It's a lot of damage. And it should be a kill.
Debería matar a Rubio ahora.
Sweet cross slash.
Cross slash.
And Tempest takes the first game after the reset.
It's these games are really close though.
No, they are.
Like-
I mean, the round starts, like the first 20 seconds of that game was just like trading, cross combos back and forth, both players disengaging, not trying to play their full hand, and just, looking for the right angles to attack in, and then, someone finally gets a hit, but Tempest seems to be the one that's always able to close it out.
Yeah, I mean,
Ok, Tempest lleva la
it's
ventaja en
really
uno.
interesting to see in BB Tag somebody not like show their full hand
Right.
at the, like when they finally get like block stunned, right?
Exactly.
So it just goes to show how much reward
Okay.
they get when they do
Shinko se
when
está
they
cubriendo
do get a hit.
demasiado ahora.
Yeah. Oh,
A body
Ok,
bang.
Narukami la mandó a volar.
Triple life.
Tempest, though, out of partner gauge, just trying to see if he can find an angle to get his game plan started. But I don't think Shinko's going to let him here as he baits the anti-air. Goes for the reset.
I cannot believe he tucked that throw. That was amazing. But Shinku back in it.
Ok,
This is a great
ya lleva por
start
la
of
mitad
this game
Boston.
here for Shinku, chasing the tech
Oh, caught him on the cross up right
and brings
there.
it back in the corner.
Forcing
And
the
the
burst.
burst, just everything going Shinku's way here.
This is a lot better for him for sure.
Go.
Here we go.
Muy bueno,
It's a
muy buena presión.
low. And using the cross combo here, he's going to be able to get as much damage as possible. Cash out, right?
Yeah, exactly. Tempest in some trouble here. Still in the corner. He's got to figure a way to get out or get his gameplay started. And there we go. Calls walls in the sandwich, but no, not quite.
Yeah, raging line was just a little bit too high for it to work out in the way that he probably wanted. Okay, nice block on the overhead, and
Yeah,
that's a free punish.
Slides out, actually.
Yeah.
Works out for him here. Wall on point now. Narukami going to be able to generate a little bit of health here as he is getting kind of low.
Yeah, and that's going to be Tempest Romeo's plan, right?
Okay.
Not only is he
Está
regenerating
haciendo
health,
personal
but he got
en
his
la
cross
esquina.
combo.
Yep. And now with full partner gauge, he's willing to chill still. It doesn't matter. If he sees he can do something, maybe he can call
Y
cross combo,
los
but
personajes de
totally willing
Shinku están muy
to just wait and
saludables.
see the situation.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to get Shinku to hang himself in a way.
Yep.
But I like that Shinku's backing off.
And
He's
the
not.
hard tag. It's like, oh, my Narukami's full health now. All right, time to regenerate. Whoa.
No.
Oh, tries to catch and jump with 4P, but not quite. The rock not hitting far back enough. Jumps, he's going to hit wall, but still be able to see safe.
Yeah, thanks to the armor, he actually did not get counter hit there. CEO card, Burning
Oh,
Gold's gonna
Burning
hit both
Gold. The active
characters!
switch actually
Okay.
killing Wall here.
I
Igual
think he
está
meant
muerto.
to CC, but he
Yeah.
probably ended up
Y
getting
creo que
Yeah,
Narukami va por el
unfortunately,
mismo
that's like
camino.
a really big problem sometimes with the
Adios.
input, and unfortunately it cost him here. Shinku tying it up, and even without the flub though, things were definitely panning out towards Shinku's way as it's slowly creeping forward in the life lead.
Yeah, and I mean, it's so interesting to see in this game slowly inching forward in a life lead, right? Because normally you just see like, oh, somebody gets the hit, it's about half their life, or they're dead, right?
Yeah.
But this is legitimately, like you were talking about, trading blows. Neither of them wants to get gives any sort of advantage,
Yeah.
even if it's minuscule, right? They,
And
they don't take any of those risks.
No, absolutely, and that's really where the fruits of the labor of both these
Okay,
players
aquí
playing
viene
at
el
such a
que
high
va-
level
el
here, really
personaje
trying to eke out
que aquí
absolute
separa al jugador
maximum
ya el
value
que
from any
consigue dos.
solution they create here.
Just like this right here, right?
Yep. So sick.
Uf,
CEO card, here's the nonsense.
Yeah, he's going to keep his meter here. He's catching with the 4P, not quite able to get the burst, but challenge.
Wow, foray on wake up right there. Tempest with that.
Desafío sin
There
miedo.
we go.
That's another risk
Tempest.
Wait and see.
Ya al
What a
igual
block!
lo hizo
Oh,
Shinku.
TT comes out
Okay,
and
this time Shinku's ready for that DP.
unburstable damage. You're not ready.
Oh.
Not a
De
clean hit though. So
pedo
doesn't get it though.
Catching him in the air, but no.
JC, and he's gonna
Wilson
avoid
va a estar
getting
bajo de
bursted
vida.
by doing the super immediate.
Yeah, that's actually absolutely godlike. The active switch is dodged the air
DP
command
otra
grab,
vez y
now
pagó
it's
por
gonna
eso
pay
con la
off
muerte
here
de
for
Austin.
Shinku.
Shinku has definitely smelled a want to push block by Tempest Romeo.
Yep. Easy as pie, he says, but not quite. Tempest Romeo getting the DP. Challenging. Yet again,
This is always
he's right.
stopping Shinku from crushing advantage.
Yeah.
Every single time. What's the wake up though?
Ok, ya está casi muerta y podría tomar
Oh my
ventaja de
god, push
esto.
block R-Tag gets punished.
And I
Ok,
think he might do
ahora
it with
Ru
the
está
best combo
recibiendo el daño
possible
porque
at the same
cambió.
time. Right into cross slash. Check this knockdown, boys.
Here we go.
9.2.
Empty low gets blocked.
Ok,
EX is a plus.
Tempest.
He wanted to
Dije
run
que
for
podía,
it
iba a
in
estar a
DP, but
punto
I
de
don't
que
think
podía
he got
ganar,
his
pero
full run
la
for it.
P lo mandó a la costa.
Slight miscalculation here from Tempest because it cost him quite a lot here. They should not kill. No meter really either, so he's got one chance to wake up. Texas throw, like,
Oh,
Sí, caminó hacia adelante y fue recibido por el B5.
Tempest was running up and foraying a lot
Yeah.
of the time. Shinku took a page right out of that book and stole it, worked with it, right?
yeah.
Is that 2-2? Or is that 2-1?
I think that's 2-1.
Yeah, it's 2-1.
Yeah,
2-1.
Oh,
and we're gonna go by something in the menu. We'll be giving you the blow by blow of the shop here as Shinku. Oh no, sorry, Tempest goes straight into getting that walled color pack.
I don't know which color he wants, but I guess we're gonna see it. Watch him
It's
still.
the Narukami color.
Oh, he wants double Narukami.
Yeah.
I see.
El cambio fue el color que compró
Oh, I'm
Oh,
wrong.
en
Canada.
la tienda.
He wants to rep Canada.
It's Axel from Kingdom Hearts.
Actual
He's
Kingdom
got a
Hearts.
maple
De
leaf
hecho,
on his
Kingdom
chest,
Hearts.
dude. You can't tell me it's not Canada.
It is Canada.
Like, potential tournament point for Shinku right now.
Okay. As a good way to be able to recompose yourself, though. Coming into this game 4 fresh here.
Ooh, already taking away his
Okay,
mark
yeah.
on so
Yeah.
Shinku checks that, right? And he starts running forward.
Oh.
No, not a good way to start.
Para continuar, Tempest tiene que ganar
And
esto.
versus, and we're
Si
gonna
5
get as
gana,
much damage
gana
we
el
can
torneo
here.
ya.
Pretty close to the corner. There's the burst. I just switched, but no punish. Tries the anti-air. Wow.
Double 2B because he teleported, right?
Yeah.
If he was falling, he actually would have been able to punish it. Okay.
Shinku just chasing him down, keeping him in the corner. Where you going?
Oh
Those
my-
conversions, like you said, but no, not quite. The buzzsaw whipping.
I wonder if he could have. Oh, wow, what a
He gets
side
that
rod.
one.
He's going to put him a little bit back in the corner here.
Shinku really
Ok,
smelling blood
Shinku está
here.
tomando el control de esta batalla mucho.
Can't keep the whole thing very safe, but I
So
don't
Ghost
think
en estadio
Tempest is
lucho.
gonna burst until now.
Se van
He
matando
never
al
He was
works.
trying
Axel.
to
Yeah.
super. He was trying to super and he got throw. Nice air-to-air though
Ooh.
from Shinku.
So even after the slight drop, Shinku barely taking any damage here, trying to bait something. There's the DP, it works. Here comes Tempest, he needs
Ok,
this.
aquí viene el daño que necesitaba él.
This is the first time he's gotten a clean hit here in this game. And here's a knockdown.
All right, cross slash
Cross
ender
slash.
is everything for Tempest. He needs this otherwise. Okay, Semblance is forcing him to block, right? Switch? Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think he wants to do it
Ok,
then.
listo. Ok, was
Narukami's the point character now.
Yep.
And there's the
Okay.
switch. It's
Watch
an
it.
edge of blow and one
muy
defense
buenos
right there.
bloqueos.
Yeah, no, Tempest really able to get back in this. Dealt a lot of damage to Yang here.
Yeah, but the problem being, look at how much life Shinku had. Oh my god. Oh wow,
Just buzz
Buzzsaw
off.
hits and full conversion right
Ok,
there off of it.
Narukami está
He's gonna be
muerto,
able-
a menos
yeah,
que...
yeah. That's just it.
Ahora
But
Watson
this is the
está
problem
muerto.
here, is he's still going to be able to super off this as well.
Yeah.
This should be the end of World.
Here we go. Last character for Tempest, Shinku, looking to just close out this tournament here.
This could very well be it right now. He does block
Okay.
the same side,
Yeah,
picks up. He's going to get the push block
He
here.
chooses not to rest
No,
it.
adiós.
There it is.
Shinku ganó el torneo CEO.
Takes CEOtaku 2019. So
Muy buena
well
partida,
structured in
muy
his
buen juego.
offense, so composed at all times, smelling blood, running forward, and finishing it off.
I'm so excited to just go straight into Arc World Tour finals, knowing that like a ton of these players who've been playing incredibly well are gonna all be slugging it out there for another tournament.
Muy buen
I mean,
torneo, muy
man,
buen
what a
torneo.
storyline.
Actually, you know, just like you said with going into Arc World Tour,
Yeah.
our top three,
Yeah.
Shinku, Tempest, Base, are all qualified for the World Finals.
Yeah, this is actually so sick.
Muy bueno, muy
Definitely
bueno.
like one of the most stacked BB tag tournaments here, and just the way it's panned out, the level of play, you know, so many
Muy
close,
buen torneo.
intense games. I think both of us have just lost our
Muy
minds multiple
alocado,
times during
muchas
this top
cosas
eight, guys.
alocadas.
Yeah, like Fame versus Base.
Yeah, oh my god.
Like this grand final set,
Yeah.
Karoku, like
Al Ryu va a ser
man,
muy
there
bueno
were
cuando
so many,
venga.
so many good matches. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sure you guys enjoyed
Yeah.
it. But yeah, I mean, that was our top 8. Tempest, unfortunately, going to second. Shinku taking first place. And then Base on that third right there.
En cualquier
What's
caso,
funny about that too is they're all
muchísimas
training
gracias.
partners, right?
Right.
You know, sure, Shinku is in Texas and a little bit further away,
Y
but
por el
regardless of
momento-
that fact, they still all play together, right? Shinku will come out to New York sometimes,
Yeah.
etc., etc. So
Ganó Shinku,
it's
Tempest quedó
I mean,
segundo.
it shows the
Montones,
level
montones.
of dedication and practice that they put into their play.
Yeah.
Nos vemos más
Yeah, man.
tarde, amigos míos.
And to think it's like it's only the early